McMinn will take over first down 10. We don't have time for a timeout right here, so we'll keep it right here. And I'd like to remind you about some of our great sponsors like the Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care out there on Georgetown Road. Dr. Gary Wojtek. See his staff for any of your needs, and they'll take great care of you. Ball right on the 30-yard line for McMinn in their territory. This time they'll have a single tailback, a man in motion, and they'll hand to the tailback. He's going to be hit and knocked back and knocked back and knocked back. Tremendous defensive pressure that time by Wiley Susquich, along with Andrew Carroll. He will lose back to the, they're going to give momentum up to the 29. My goodness.
Man, that's some dogs right there, Gary. 20 and 22, man, that they were flying downhill. They did a great job at reading the guards and getting up, scraping over the tie. That was awesome. That was a great job by our linebackers.
Yep, second down and 10. Single man left side this time for the Cherokees. Again, the man in motion. They will fake the handoff, pass across the middle, to be complete for the first down, up to the 45, where he's brought down by Jeremiah Brownlow. Pass complete, I believe, to number 9 for the Cherokees. That is Marshall Goodner. First 10 Cherokees, the first down of the game for the Cherokees. And they'll be at the 45-yard line, still in McMinn County territory. We're just about to lose that sun here in a few minutes, thank goodness.
Yeah, a little sprinkling going on right now, I think.
That seems like what, yeah, I believe it is a sprinkle. First and 10. Again, they're going to pass incomplete. The intended receiver, Jackson Gonzalez, fell down, passed a little bit behind him, leaves second down 10. The clock stops at 7:25 with the incomplete. That sprinkle would feel good here on us right now.
You know, I wish that would happen. But, you know, I noticed that we got another guy up front, Paul Stokes, playing nose guard right there.
Boy, he can play it. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he is. He's a big kid, very physical. I'm interested to see what he's going to do here on second down.
They've come out passing for the most part. They'll again spread them out, same formation. Bradley jumped but didn't get into the neutral zone. Long count, man in motion again. Here we go, and they want
perfect.
Oh, a sack! Brought to you by Food City, Zane McIntosh, just a junior. He was all over the quarterback like white on rice.
That's awesome. Yeah, Coach Floyd did a good job. They put 5 guys up front on the line right there. That was a fantastic job by Zane backside, staying in doing his job, maintaining his gap, making the play right there.
Lost back to the 39. That's a 6-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 16 now for the Cherokees. Clock's at 7 minutes and running. Here in the first quarter, no score. They'll have trips to the right side, twins left. Empty backfield for Lawson. Bradley with 4-man front. He'll put a man in motion left to right this time. Maybe look for a bubble or a screen pass here. Let's see. They got 4 receivers to the right side. Lawson back looking, throwing out in the flat. It's complete, and he will get down to the up to midfield actually. It's going to be 4th down, about 5 to go. Completed to Drake Frazier, whose cousin just graduated a basketball player from McMinn last year. And they'll send in their punt team. They're not going to take a chance at midfield on 4th and 5. And they'll send back to punt. It is a quarterback, Luke Lawson. Back for the Bears. Is that Reggie again? Reggie Hubbard?
Reggie, yeah. That was a great job by our defense right there.
Yeah, it sure was. Gave the 1 first down, but that's it. Reggie back about his 15-yard line. I'm not sure how far that Lawson can punt it. Good snap. Kick away. It's sort of a long, it's a spiral. It's going to hit and bounce and go into the end zone, I hope.
Oh, that was in the end zone. He can't mark it there. His toes were on the line.
What's the
touchback? Oh,
he's going down at the 1.
Oh, my
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Second criticism of Fish Night. That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
His toes were definitely in the end zone. You catch it in the end zone and your toes are touching. That's a touchback. So, but I guess we all make mistakes, right, Gary?
Well, that's unacceptable right there. Right. I mean, come on, guys.
That's
I know it's your first game of the year, but watch the game. Bears 1st and 10 inside the 1-yard line, inside their 1-yard line. That was not. Come on, guys. Men stripes, you got to do better than that. I know you got shorthanded and you're having to train some newbies, but come on.
Yeah.
I'll get off my high horse here. First 10 for the Bears out of the shotgun. You're getting me fired up, that's for sure. Bears set, the snap. and a whistle before the snap.
That's on us. We can't move much.
Is it a flag or no? That's a flag on someone. Is it on the Bears?
Yeah, it's on us. I believe somebody in the backfield moved.
Yeah, they can't penalize it maybe 5 inches or so. Yep. Due to the egregious error by the official marking the ball down inside the 1 yard line on that punt. That's the kind of game mistakes can turn a game around, and it's not the player's fault. Now, I know some of you officials are listening to me, and you're saying, back off, Gary. Ain't no way I'm going to back off. Here we go. Second down or first down again. Repeat first. High snap. He pulls it down, get rid of it. He'll throw it out in the flat, incomplete. And that high snap really fouled up the whole thing. The timing was shot from the get-go on that one.
Yeah, that was a great job, by Tucker by getting rid of that football, getting outside the pocket so there's no intentional grounding. So.
Yeah. 5:34 to go. Clock stopped with that incompletion. It'll be second down. Here in the first quarter, no score. Bears on the road to Walker Valley next week, another non-region game. Cleveland will be on the road to these same Cherokees, up on the reservation, they call it. Walker beat Cleveland last night 28-3, the final from Raider Field. Here come the Bears with single men out either side. They got a tight set inside. They'll hand off to Phelps. He breaks around the left side. He's up to the 5. He's to the 10. He's going to have to sidestep me. He's going to be knocked out at the 15. Boy, he was one man away from taking that 99. There's a flag. Flag after the, good Lord. After the tackle over there on the sideline, a flag on the play, and the man in the white hat runs over there. What's the call here? It's going to be a personal foul on somebody, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We're going to have those in this game, I think.
It looks like Bradley's backing up. I don't know.
My goodness.
And he'll tell us shortly what the call is. It is personal foul on the Bears. Yep. Well, that's 2 penalties. We ain't played half a quarter yet.
No, penalties will kill us. They did it last year, and we got to fix that. I think Coach Floyd knows that. And other than that, there was a great job by Luke Hagee still in the end right there. So a little running back could bounce it out the end and pick up what would have been first down other than the penalty.
Now move it back to the 8 yard line. Will they give us credit for the first? And let's see what they're going to do here. Yeah, we're going to get the first. We're going to back it up to the 8, I believe.
Personal foul after the play.
So it's a dead ball foul. Give us the first down for the Bears. That's our first for the Bears.
No, we don't want penalties, but that's not so bad, I don't think, if we were spotted.
We'll take that. By the way, our penalty sponsor this year, we'll have to find out who that is here in a moment for you. Bears at twins each side now. Pass across mid complete. He's up to the 15 and up to the 17 or so. By the way, our penalty sponsor is Bradley County Litter Grant. We appreciate them supporting Bradley Central and Cleveland and Walker Valley all year long. They were our sponsor last year for penalties. But we love them, but we don't call their name a lot.
That's right.
Unless it's against McMinn County.
That's right.
So here we go down on 1st and 15. The Bears back at the 22-yard line. Cook back again to pass, going to the end zone. He's got his man out there, Braden Carroll. He is overthrown out of the end zone, incomplete. If he'd caught it, he would have been out of the end zone anyway. It's going to be 2nd and 15. We'll stop the clock now at a minute 51 after the incompletion.
Well, I think somebody's going to have to go down there and move that golf cart. He about face planted right into the side tire of that golf cart. We do not want that.
Should not be there, that's for sure. Of course, Bradley, it's our 3rd season, 2nd full season on the turf field here. It was a beautiful field, black and gold. Big white B in the middle with a bear claw emblem.
Gary, did I ever tell you why I chose Bradley High School?
No, you didn't.
I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I wanted to come here because the colors.
I'm not a Steelers fan, so I'll let that slide. So here we go now, 2nd and 15. Man in motion, right to left of the Bears, McCoosh. Cook's pass is going to be hit as it's complete to Phelps and knocked down the background very quickly on it for a loss by number 47. And that, of course, is Jack Gooden, a 5'11", 185-pound senior linebacker. Big loss, man, about a 7-8 yard loss back to the 27, and somebody's calling time.
Let's see if we can get this running game going a little bit. We've had some success with it. Maybe we can get back to that.
This may be a water break timeout. I didn't see it indicate either team call it. We'll take timeout on the field with a 1-minute break here with no score at 1:35 in the period. We'll return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Do your legs
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside for the ride that we provide. Discussions that'll blow your mind, informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
guys?
Well,
Joe,
pass
manager at
completion
Cleveland. And we're very excited
to
to
Braden Carroll, but it's going to be short of the first down. Bradley will send in a field goal team, I believe. Yes, Samuel placed the ball down about the 26, 25. Let's see where they can put it. The 25 is making it a 35-yard field goal from left hash for the Bears. Last year he was successful on 2 kicks. He's a left footer, which is a little different because the holder has to set up on the other side. Time's going to be called by...
What is this?
It's a flag. What is this? Flag on the Bears?
I don't think there's too many men on the field there.
No flag. They waved this one off. That's 2 they've waved off tonight. I'm not sure these guys understand the game.
You're fired up tonight, ain't you?
Well, I just get sick and tired of this.
I like it. I like it.
So here we go from the 25-yard line. Samuel will be towing the ball. That is Maddox Hampton on the kick. Here's the kick is long enough. Is it true enough?
He's got it.
It is good. So timeout on the field at 1:12 in the period. That field
there's
goal.
a flag, of course.
Oh my gosh. We do have a field goal sponsor this year. That is Duracell. And they are now hiring. Benefits start day 1 check out Duracell.com. I'm not sure what the call was. Did anybody see what the call was?
I ain't said it yet.
Well, it won't give us a first down unless it's a personal foul. The flag's at the 26.
Well, Damon's not freaking out, so it must be a good thing.
Oh, it's roughing the kicker on them.
Oh, okay.
So they'll probably assess that on the kickoff because it wouldn't give us a first down. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout here with the score 3-0 Bears at 1:12 in the period here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We're game supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
Savings.
Back here at Bradley Center getting ready for another kickoff for the Bears, who lead it 3-0. They kicked off to start the game, and we've had sort of a defensive struggle. McMinn kicked the punt down at the 1-yard line, and we drove it all the way down to the
20-something there.
About the 18. Here's the penalty I'm marking off. That's first against McMinn County.
But we're moving the ball well. Our defense is playing good, so we just got to keep on pressing.
It's been a passing attack which we couldn't use last year too much because of the quarterback situation. Back deep again. It's going to be Frazier and Lincoln Watson. Here's the kick. High spinner. Oh, that's a good kick there. They got to get under that. All the way back to 5, to the 10.
That's a block in the back.
To 15, and there's a flag. I believe he's coming back. He'll return it out to about the 19 or 20. Let's say the 21. Let's see what you spotted that block in the back.
Yep, that's a block in the back. They knocked 21 there right in his face mask, but he went forward because he got hit right in the back.
Holding, they're going to say, or blocking the back at the 15-yard line, so they'll back them way up. Mark it from the 15 to be half the distance. Put it back about the 7.5-yard line. That's another Bradley County Litter Grant penalty. 2 against McMinn now, 3 against the Bears. We've had 5 in the first 11 minutes of the game. The Bears lead 3-0 here on ESPN Cleveland. I was looking, and the people back here doing the walk back here, a lot of people.
Oh, there's a lot of people out here, man. I'll tell you, football's special here in Bradley County, is it not? It's awesome.
And we'll have another great crowd next week at Walker Valley where the Bears venture into the corral. McMinn now backed up now under the goalpost at the 7-yard line. Still out of the shotgun. Man in motion. They will fake him, pitch it to the tailback. Oh, he bobbles it, but he picks back up to the 10. And he's down about the 17. He's going to be short of the first down by just by about a yard or so. And that was number 8. Dyer. Peanut, they call him. You got a kid named Peanut.
I do, Peanut. He's down there running around in that crowd. I hope his mama's got an eye on him. He's a wild man for sure. Our defensive end right there got reached. So they kind of sealed him, and Peanut was able to get to the outside and gain a couple yards.
Jakiron Dyer is his Christian given name. 2nd down and 1 after a gain of 9 out to the 16-yard line for the Cherokees. They trail 3-0 to the Bears. Lawson set. He'll send a man in motion right to left this time. Hands to his tailback. He's hit and dropped, and there's a fumble on the play, I thought, but he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. He'll actually lose back to the 14. That's A.J. Westfield.
Fantastic job, man. We're beating them up front, Gary.
Yep.
Love to see it, man.
A.J. committed to Tallant. He can sign in December, unless he should decide to flip. But that'll end the first period of play as the clock runs out before they can snap another play. And at the end of the first period, which is brought to you by our good friends at Cleveland Ford, it is 3-0 Bears on top of the Cherokees. We return with period number 2 in 1 minute here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Had a boy, had company. We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. That had a boy, had company. To celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free in adventure.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a...
Here, we got some other sponsors we'd like to recognize there, RC.
Yeah, we'd like to recognize Dale Heating and Air. Stay tuned after the game. They're going to give us a player of the game. You could visit them at justcalldales.com. Hey, Gary, just call Dales.
They are a great sponsor, and Earl had experience with him last year, and he was raving about the service that they provided him as we miss so Earl. And if you've joined us late, Earl, obviously, people should know he passed away. RC doing a great job filling in for him here tonight, and will be with us all season. Gain of, 3 on the play, 3rd down and 7 to go. No, I'm looking at it backwards. It's 3rd down and about 3 to go. McMinn at the 14-yard line in their own territory. There's 2 men went in motion. That should have been a flag there. Cross middle pass is going to be complete, and we'll have the 1st down. That's complete to number 9, Marshall Goodner. But their tailback went in motion when the guy coming across was in motion as well. But they're going to give him the 1st and 10 at the 22, looks like. Jeremiah Brown will tackle, a young sophomore for the Bears. Another one of those Lake Forest kids.
That's right. Great kid. Love Brownlow.
Bradley jumps, and there's a flag on the Bears. Offside. They jumped into the zone there. I believe that's AJ.
Well, I know Coach Benefield and Kobe Dills are having a fit down there, and Coach Blaylock. Last year we didn't handle that very well, so I know they're not liking that offsides.
You give them 5 yards, makes it 1st and 5, so it opens up some options for them on the game. 11:33 to go. This game again being televised live on the Bear Network, BCHS.TV. I'll give you the name of those youngsters here in a moment. They do a great job under the direction of Mr. Wynn Schroeder. That's Lawson back to pass. Oh, he is slammed as he throws it, and he paid for that. A.J. Westfield all over him. Pass incomplete. Tinned out there for number 8, which is Jacaron Dyer.
They were holding him. He still got to him.
Yeah.
Man, what a beast that kid is.
They just overwhelmed the interior of the line there. And Goodner, I know, is a big guy. He's a lot bigger than anybody. He's 330 pounds, bound for West Virginia. They committed to them, put it that way.
Country road.
Yeah. Here we go down on 2nd and 5. Handoff in the middle for a gain. That's going to be number 9, Marshall Goodner. Short gain. Give him a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Ball out to the 28. No, that's Dyer on the carry. Peanut.
Oh, Peanut.
And he's listed 5'5".
Yeah, that sounds about right.
240 pounds. He's like tackling an oak barrel. Coach Kager said last week, I'd let him carry the ball every play if I could. Hey, the sun is finally gone, I believe. And here comes a play. They're changing plays from the sideline from McMinn County on 3rd and 4. They saw something in the Bradley defense they sort of like.
Let's get after him right here.
Going past to the right side, I bet you anything. You got a double stack on the left side now. Back goes Lawson looking, throwing. It's going to be over the top, incomplete, and he had him wide open. That was Maddox Frazier wide open. It'll be 4th down, and barring a penalty, I don't see a flag. It's going to be 4th and 4. Is there a flag?
I don't know.
Flag. Procedure on McMinn. I decline it.
Yep.
Decline it, make them punt it. It's declined.
Yep.
Okay, good call, Coach.
So even though that defensive line didn't get there, they've been getting there all night. So, maybe that little quarterback was, a little antsy there and wanted to get rid of that football, and he did, and he overshot him.
Lawson's 6'1", 191, their quarterback. He's a good-looking athlete. He had a good year last year. And back to receive again is for the Bears. Reggie Hubbard back deep again, it looks like. Standing about our 40-yard line. McMinn a man short, gets 11th man on the field. Clock's at 10:26 in the half now. Our second quarter brought to you by our good friends. And here's the, nearly blocked, may have tipped it. It's going to hit and roll dead at the Bradley 43. Good field position again, and nearly blocked by A.J. Westfield. Man.
Have a game, kid.
Keep it up. Ball down to the 42-yard line after the punt, where the Bears will take over. 1st and 10, they lead it 3-0 here at 10:16 in the half. Our second quarter brought to you by USS, your waterproofing and foundation experts. USSTN.com is their website, USSTN.com. We appreciate all of our great sponsors to keep our games on the air. Remember them and patronize them as best you can. Let them know we appreciate sponsoring the Bears and the Raiders and the Mustangs. Bears will come out. Kenyon Phelps at tailback. Twins left side, one man right. We've got a tight end there. It's going to be Lewis maybe. And a handoff to Phelps. He'll hit the middle, and he will go down. No gain. 2nd and 10. No gain at all.
It's a good job.
Brought down McMinn's 33, Spartan Lyle.
Yeah, it's a good job by them up front. They held their gaps and not much room for their little Phelps there.
Getting some relief from the heat as the sun is finally setting. Stadium's in the shade here on a beautiful Friday night for football. It's hard to believe it's here. But
yeah, I'm ready to go, man. This is awesome. I'm excited.
I know you've been excited all summer long here. Bears 2nd down and 10 from the 42 in their territory. He'll keep one man in the backfield. Send Twins either side.
Got him.
McMinn jumps off. We'll get 5 back on them, as the left defensive end looked like. Gives us 5 back, make it 2nd down and 5 to go. That's a little better.
That's a little manageable, ain't it?
Yes.
You can do that.
And see if we change plays or keep the same set.
I look for him to take another shot here in a minute. 2nd and 5 is a good down to be in to take a shot.
And they're using just single coverage on Braden Carroll.
Yep.
That's a mistake, I think.
Silly, ain't it?
Yeah, well, I couldn't cover him. I'd rather trip him and take the penalty myself. But so here we go. Again, the Bears spread it out. Twins either side. Tucker Cook looks at the sideline. They're going to change the play. Yes, they are. The play clock, by the way, is not working tonight. They're keeping it on the field, so we can't tell you on the play clock. And here is a pass quick into the flat. It's going to be complete for a 1st down, and that's going to be a great move down to the 45, on to the 40, and down to the 39 maybe. Let's see who caught that one for the Bears.
I believe that was Carroll. We'll see.
Braden Carroll? Nope. Reggie Hubbard.
You just tell me to be quiet. I can't see nothing up here.
Well, I can't see. I have to wait to listen to Keith to announce it over here. 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford at that point. The ball to McMinn, 39-yard line, 8:43 in the half, 3-0 score of the Bears. Opening game of the year for both teams. McMinn will host the Raiders of Cleveland next week. The Bears will travel to Walker Valley and take on the Mustangs in the corral. We'll have coverage beginning at 5:30. Trips left side of the Bears this time. And now we got time called or penalty. Flag, good grief. Procedure on the Bears, so there goes the 5 yards back. It's 1st and 15. Back to the 44-yard line. It is first game of the year.
Yep, it happens. You gotta knock the rust off.
Maybe I was too harsh on the officials, but nah.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
We're in our 2nd quarter play here. We'll give you some scores at halftime around the area. The big game, not Maryville and Alcoa. Maryville's at Alcoa tonight. That's the big game. Placing in from the sideline. Tucker Cook into the huddle. You should know by now his brother, Tyler, was the starting quarterback last year and this year until he got hurt both times. And he's out for the year again. Bears overload the left side. The snap. Hand off to Phelps. He'll try to hit the middle. He'll have a short gain, maybe. Oh, he broke free. He's going to the left side. He's still free. Gets down to the 40. Still fighting it down to the 40. 35. Cuts it back, and he's going to be finally wrestling the ground by about 4 or 5 guys. He would not go down. He's down to near the 30 and close to a 1st down.
That's why he's a team captain, Gary. The kid's a ball player. He's a leader, too. I love to see it. Great vision there. When things get clogged up to bounce it. It's awesome.
Yeah. I thought he was down in that big mess over there, but be 2nd down and 2 to go now at the 32.
Got it.
Cook back. He's going along over the top. He's got a man out there. Overthrown. Incomplete. Intended again for Hubbard. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Boy, they are seeing something. McMinn defense. We're getting open.
Yep.
We are getting open.
Yep. They weren't used to this last year, so this is a good thing to see for us, getting open and being able to run the football like this. I love to see it, man.
And Tucker Cook, I'm telling you, I'm impressed with his arm.
Absolutely. I call him little Brett Favre. He just has this type of gunslinger mentality. It's good to see.
Basketball action brought to you. Or basketball action Come on, Gary. It is the first game of the year. Okay, here we go. Third down and 2, actually. 3rd and 2. Handoff, Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He'll break through, have the first down. So he just pushes the pile all the way down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward. I don't see any flags. Nope. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line in McMinn County territory. This is a good defining drive that you need. Pound the ball, pass, but sustain the ball, keep it, drive it down the field and score.
Like you said earlier, it's a good mix.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. They've done a great job. Our offensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage for the most part. I say we keep running the rock here until we're not successful. But hey, what do I know? I'm sitting up here with you.
Yeah, if you're up here with me, you're in trouble. On 1st and 10, Cook going to the end zone again. Nope.
He caught that.
Oh, did he catch that?
He caught that. That's a touchdown, Gary.
Touchdown. Who? That is
Carroll.
Gladen Carroll, a remarkable catch. Over the shoulder, man in his face. There was no way he could catch that.
What a ball. What a ball by Cook there, man. That was awesome.
Cook laid it out there where nobody was going to catch it. But what a score on the touchdown. Tennessee Valley Raji touchdown for the Bears. We'll have the extra point attempt. Brought to you by Independent Installation Services, your spray foam experts. Reach him at 423-716-3762. Noah Samayoa placed down that kick. It is high. It is strong. It is good. Time out on the field at 6:46 and a half. 10-0 Bears on top of the Cherokees.
That's great. That's awesome.
1 minute timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the kickoff here in just 30 seconds.
From the job site to the
More savings.
Everything tastes better.
Back here in Bear Stadium at 6:46, 10-0 Bears in the half. Noah Samayoa to kick off again. He'll be kicking right to left this time, which is to the horseshoe end zone. We'll have the bands performing at halftime. We'll look at the middle school report from Lake Forest. They have a football, tennis, volleyball, and soccer all going on this week. And got an announcement about the Bradley Kids Cheer Clinic coming up. We'll give you all that information at halftime. Look at scores from last night as well as tonight. Here comes the approach, the kick. Nice kick with Samuel. Another spinner down to about the 12, to the 15, to the 20, and wham! He goes down. Hit by T.J. Jones first. Also in on the tackle, Peyton Parker Price. 3P, they call him, triple P. McMinn will have a 1st and 10 in their territory at the 29 or 24-yard line. 24-yard line at 6:39 and a half. 10-0 Bears.
How big is special teams, Gary? I mean, that's awesome, ain't it?
Well, it's a third of the game.
Yeah.
That's what Damon says, kicking off, punting, kick returns. Yep. It's amazing the number of plays the special teams are involved in.
They're doing a great job maintaining their lanes on kickoff. They're busting face right now.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
And Mr. Andrew Carroll's being south the field because he don't have a mouthpiece in, or his pads are above the knees, heaven's sakes. Those will get you sent off the field. 1st and 10 for the Cherokees. They trail 10-0 to the Bears. Lawson in the backfield with Peanut. Peanut will shift to his right. He'll hand it to Peanut. He'll hit the middle. He'll have strong running up to about the 29. Let's give him about 5, looks like. 2nd and 5 coming up. Right to the 5-yard gain by number 29. That is Peanut, Jakarin Dyer.
Dyer once again on the carry for the Cherokees.
Every time you say Peanut, Gary, I'm looking. I'm looking to see where my son is.
They switched his number because he's wearing number 29 tonight, which belonged to Aguilar. Again, running in the backfield. Boy, taken down quickly. No, I missed the play here. Handoff was good. That's Lawson on the keeper. He faked me off. He'll have the first down out to the 40-yard line for 1st and 10 for the Cherokees at 6 minutes to go in the half now.
Yeah, they brought a blitz there at the end, and usually if you don't do that, the end will sit and wait, and he'll take on the quarterback. That's his responsibility. But that was just a good play there by McMinn.
McMinn has a double stack on the left side along with a single receiver as the drone takes off again from the sidelines on 1st and 10. Lawson pitch. Back Peanut slides down the backfield. No, it's not Peanut. That's number 8. And loss back. Gosh, big loss. 7 or 8 yard loss back to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 17, 18 actually it looks like to go for a first.
It's a couple times they've slipped, it looks like.
Yeah.
You must have put water on the field to slip those refs.
Twins either side now for the Cherokees. Lawson looks at the sidelines. They're going to change the play now. He'll signal in a play. All the teams use these hand signals to change the plays if they see a defensive alignment they think they'll be more successful at. Peanut in the backfield. Lawson back looking under pressure, throwing it long down the field. It's going to be overthrown, incomplete. A lot of contact allowed on that one. Intended for number 9, Marshall Goodner. Great coverage that time by the Bears, Jeremiah Brownlow.
That's awesome. Good job for Brownlow, man. I'm glad to see him being successful. But also, guess what? Great job for pressure up front, man. That was awesome.
3rd down and 17 to go. Now, Bears would love to hold them here and get the ball back at 4:48 to go. The clock did stop with that incompletion. Up to 10-0, the Bears are. And Bradley will have 3 down linemen on this time. Maybe want to rush end over there. Man in motion, left to right. Maybe a screen coming up, and there's a flag against them. Pass going to be incomplete, and what a great breakup by Jaden Gravely, number 6.
Number 5.
Number 5, that's going to be Hubbard again.
That was awesome.
Bradley can decline it. It's going to be 4th down. It's a procedure, a shift flag. And let's see what it's going to be. Declined again. So the Bears want the ball. So 4th down and 17. McMinn is not going to chance a fake here from their own 32. And Bears should have excellent field position again at 4:44 to go. And I tell you, Reggie Hubbard and Braden Carroll are having and A.J. Westfield.
Well,
having a well of a game for the Bears tonight.
Yep, it's good to see. I'm glad they're on our side for sure. They are some athletes.
Lawson, the quarterback, back to punt. Low snap, he'll get it away, but he had pressure from A.J. again. Here's that's a boomer. Reggie all the way back to the 22, steps up to the 25, and he slides down to the 28. He was going to probably go down anyway, but the Bears have 1st and 10 at their 28, and we'll return in just 30 seconds after these words from our great friends and one of our great sponsors. Back in 30.
Check out the great savings this August at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
First and 10, man in motion, McCooch. He'll pitch to him. He'll go to the right side, trying to turn upfield. He's to the 30, he's to the 35, he's to the 40. He's got the first and knocked out of bounds about the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford after a 12-yard gain. Is there a flag?
Yeah, it's coming backward, and it called for holding there.
Oh, good grief.
Yep.
Holding on the play. Forget what I said, folks. As they'd say to the jury, dismiss that last answer from the attorney there.
Well, usually you tell your offensive line, you want them to maintain the inside leverage there, but sometimes you just got to let go. Hold on too long. The refs are going to see you pulling that jersey.
It's good having you up here. You played football. You know all this stuff, and you can relate that to the fans and all.
Yep.
Move the ball back to the 24. So they mark it off from where the flag was dropped. 1st and 15 for the Bears back at the 24-yard line in their territory. With 4:24 to go, it's 10-0. Yeah, if they drop the flag inside the sticks, they mark it from the point of the flag. Behind the line, they mark it from the line of scrimmage. So here come the Bears. 1st and 15. They'll send McCooch out left along with Braden Carroll, who's had a fantastic catch for that first touchdown for the Bears. Continue out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Phelps, who cuts up the middle. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, closely picking up the 5 yards they'd lost on the penalty. Going to be second down. Logan Austin on the tackle. Call it second down, 11 to go. Ball out to the 28-yard line. Second 11 with 3:40. Clock is running. Both teams have all their timeouts remaining. We had one timeout stoppage earlier because the officials called a water break, which they are allowed to do and encouraged to do actually when it's this hot. But it is cooling off, sort of cooling off. Nice crowd, huge crowd on the Bradley side, huge. And a fake Cook back pass across the top is going to be incomplete to McCooch. Let him a little bit too long, and he was under some pressure from a defender in the backfield. Third and 11 coming up. That'll stop the clock at 3:17 to go.
Yeah, they're just looking for somebody to make a play here, try to get some points before halftime. But
get him in space.
Yeah,
we couldn't do that last year.
No,
we run a wing team most of the year. It's hard to spread them out, but here with a wide open offense. I was just looking down here at the concession stand. It looks like it's lined up from here to Cleveland High School.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to text the wife, tell her to bring me something. I ain't waiting on that thing.
That's what wives are for, isn't it?
That's right. Bryce is a good woman.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I didn't say that, honey. I hope my wife's not listening. Here we go. Third down, 11 to go. 3:17. Bradley will have single man right, twins left. McCooch in the backfield, I believe, now with Cook. And Cook back under heavy pressure. Gets a pass away. It's going to be incomplete. Boy, good throw intended for Brady Lewis. It'll be fourth down, so the Bears will probably. Yep, here goes the punt team into the game for the Bears. Our first punt of the night. And it'll be Brady Lewis staying in to punt for the Bears. He took over punting duties from Tyler Cook last year. He was our initial punter, start of the season. Didn't get to punt because he got hurt 6 plays into the season against these Cherokees. Let's see where McMinn's going to send a couple of guys back inside their 45. It's 4th and 11.
He can boot it, Gary.
Yes, he can, and he can fake it too. He faked a couple last year. They're looking to the sidelines. I don't think this would be a fake. Good snap from Maddox Hampton. Here's a kick. It's going to hit. It's going to hit and take a Bradley roll. Oh, my. Nice roll. And rolls out at the 30 or 26-yard line. From the 28 to the 26, 24 and 22, that's 46 yards, ain't it?
Yep, something like that.
So first 10 Cherokees with 3:01 to go into half now here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. I'd like to thank Papa John's for providing pizza to our board ops back at the station. While we're here watching the game, they're back there listening and taking control of the board, keeping you listening here on the Bear Network, BCHS.TV. Available to you free through YouTube. Also on NFHS Network if you subscribe. And Mixed TV tonight. Man in motion and hand off to Peanut in the middle. He'll come across the 30 to the 32. And a lot of activity away from the ball going on. No call made there. Give Peanut, let's see, 5 or 6 balls at the 37. Give him 6, second and 4. They got to get to the 36. Clock running at 2:37. They have all 3 times out remaining. They like that motion. Handoff again to Dyer in the middle. He'll go out across the 35. He'll be very close to the first down, maybe close enough to measure. Official on the far side here says that is a first down, and the official on that side says that's a first down. So move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Cherokees.
It's a great job by Wiley there, filling. He's so fast, man. It's good to see him moving well.
Wiley's got a chance to be the all-time career tackle leader with a good, healthy year this year. They'll send Frazier to the left. Peanuts in the backfield. Frazier in motion. Fake pass across the middle. It's going to be knocked away on a... Oh, man. They're going to call interference on number 12, Caden Cantrell.
Can't call that, man. That was our guy that got hit. It wasn't them. That was perfect coverage by 15 there. That was unbelievable. You can't call that.
Not careless. Brownlow. He's coming off. He's holding that left arm. He stuck it in there, and he is holding his wrist. No, that was... I'm going to get back on my soapbox here.
That's textbook coverage there by Brownlow. That's awesome.
Flag thrown down to 42. They'll mark the line of scrimmage, though. Move the ball down to the Bear 48 with 1:58 in the half. Bears up 10-0. But 1st and 10, that's going to be, I think, about our 5th penalty. We'll take a look at Joe's stats here at halftime, see what unofficially he's come up with.
I've got 6, but he's probably right.
Well, no, I'm probably wrong here. Tanner Thompson sitting outside of the press box here. He's always keeping the live stats through the Huddle Network. So McMinn with 1st and 10 at the Bear 49, trailing 10-0 now. Bradley with 3 down linemen. They will fake.
Perfect.
Should have been a backfield in motion there. Pass complete to Frazier, number 2, Drake Frazier. We have 2 Fraziers, Maddox and Drake. This is Drake. No gain on the play on completion from Lawson. 2nd down and 10. He stayed in bounds, clock running 1:42. We'll give him a yard. He got 2nd and 9 now. But the tailback moved right before the snap. Rules are for both teams, Mr. Official.
That's right. That was a great job by Reggie right there, making that play. Wide receiver comes at you, tack the outside shoulder, get it, make that play.
Taking a long time. They burn about 20 seconds off the play clock here. Clock's at 1:15 now. Long count. And they move in the backfield. Again, they shift. I guess the pass going to be complete across the middle. Not a 1st down. Brought down that time by the Bears. Number 7, Spencer McCouche. Complete to number 2, Drake Frazier. Going to be 3rd and right at short 3, long 2. Ball at the 42. They've got 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 39. Clock running, still running away. 48 seconds ago. I can't believe they hadn't called times out.
I know it.
Again, a long count. And the pass is going to be complete to Frazier in the middle there. He'll still won't have the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down. He's short of the 40. Brought down to the Bears. And time will be called by McMinn.
Yep.
McCouche on the tackle along with number 20. That is Andrew Carroll. Time on the field, we'll take one for the Bears and Milligan Bain. Back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Cherokees, that's their first amount, 34.2 to go. Long count, handoff to Dyer in the backfield. He did not get it, and the ball will go over on downs. The Bears defense has rose to the occasion. They have stopped them. On the ball, that pile for the Bears coming out is number 60, I believe.
Paul Stokes.
The nose guard, Paul Stokes, and the ball will go over to the Bears on downs with 30.8. And let's go for it.
Hey, let's do something right here.
Let's go for it. Over the top.
We got a little gunslinger back there. He can sling it.
Yeah, he's showing us that tonight. So 1st 10 for the Bears at their 41-yard line. They lead 10-0, as we said, only 30.8 seconds to go now in the half. And Bradley has all 3 times out remaining as well. So they may just see what they can stretch out here. Empty backfield. No, we're going to go the wing tee and take care of the ball. Under center for the first time tonight. Bradley will take a knee, and that will end the half, I believe. You know, I'd get in that line and jump back real quick. But the Bears content to go to the locker room with 19 seconds to go and leading at 10-0 as both teams walk to the sideline. That will end the first half of play. Your score here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The Bradley Central Bears 10, the McMinn County Cherokees nothing. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with our Southland Finance halftime show in just 2 minutes. We'll look at some scores. We'll look at the middle school report and have a few announcements for you when we return in 2 minutes on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Time for the Bradley Bears Halftime Report, brought to you by Southland Finance. Visit them on the web at southlandfinance.net.
Back here at Bradley Central on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1 tonight, along with Mix TV. So you're either listening or watching our description of this game tonight, and on the Bear Network, BCHS.TV. We appreciate Mr. Gwen Schroer and his students tonight being here to help us out. I'm going to give you their names here in a minute if I can find my cheat sheet I had. But we'd like to also announce the BCHS Kids Cheer Clinic, which will take place and hosted by the Bradley Central High School Girls Varsity Cheerleaders, Saturday, September 20th from 9 to 12. That's 9 a.m. to 12 in Jim Smitty Arena. And who can attend? Potty-trained kids through middle school students. So we'll take the little tiny ones as long as they're potty-trained up through the middle school students. It costs us $40 per cheerleader. You can register using the QR codes attached to the fence on the sidelines in front of the BCHS cheerleaders, or by visiting the BCHS main website page, the BCHS main website page. That's the BCHS Kids Cheerleader Clinic, which will take place September the 20th, 9 to 12 here at Bradley Central in Jim Smith Arena. Also, our middle school report brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. From Lake Forest, football last night dropped a close one, 34-22 to Sevier County. On the road, tennis boys beat Ocoee Middle, and the girls, Ocoee Middle swept boys and girls. And also another match, the girls beat Ray Middle and Ray boys beat Lake Forest. In volleyball, Lake Forest beat Hunter Middle in straight sets and East Lake Academy in straight sets. In soccer, the Lady Bruins lost to Ray County in that game there. So I have a look at a very, very busy week. Thanks to Andy Jenkins, our AD, for supplying all the information to us. Absolutely. As he does each week for our middle school report.
I don't think Andy. That's my, yeah, we should. That's my boss.
You better be nice. He's listening, right now.
Hey, Andy.
So Andy will be bringing to us the Hardy's Friday Night Blitz, completion of our game here. This game being televised on the Bear Network. Let me give you a list of the guys here. Under the direction of Mr. Gwen Schroer, the AV teacher here at Bradley, a great friend of the program. Our technical director is Riley Ownbey, and that is your truly's grandson. The graphics producer, graphics and so forth, Aiden Ellers. The camera number 1 in the press box here is Dakota Faraselli. Camera number 2, the South Tower, down near the end zone in the Horseshoe Violet Wink. Camera number 3 in the North Tower, James Knowles. Camera number 4 on the sideline is Landon Davis. Haven't seen Landon tonight, but those are the list of the folks working the Bear Network here tonight for Mr. Gwen Schroer. Right now, let's take a look. Let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll give some scores from last night and look at tonight's scoreboard as well. Let's take another 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and we'll return in 2 minutes.
Diverse style and personality. At Had a Boy Hat Company, we celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free, free and adventure.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
$1,000 off MSRP. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers.
Here at Bradley Central on ESPN and Mix 104.1, being joined now at halftime. The Bears up 10-0, by the way, as the McMinn County Band is on the field. For being joined now by head coach of Lake Forest, our good friend Josh Gregory. And Josh, I know you've not had the season start so far the way you wanted to, but tell us about your program and the kids down there.
Man, our kids are working really hard. I'm really proud of how well they're doing. Yeah, it's not the start we wanted, but we're fighting through it and trying to learn more and more, and played our best game yet this past Thursday. Looking forward to this Thursday coming up. Going crosstown rival this week coming up. Got a Coy across town, so we'll play both those games this week, 5 and 7, JV 5, and Varsity at 7. And so we're looking forward to putting our kids in the right spot to be able to win a ball game this week.
And that will be on the road at Walker Valley?
At Walker Valley, yes, sir.
Then you're back home?
Next week we're back home at Cleveland, September 4th. We're back home against Cleveland Middle School, 5 and 7 as well that night, too.
And while I'm thinking about that, there'll be a mixed TV game that night,
yes,
too.
Sir.
So we'll have that
yes, sir.
for your coverage as we stream that. As a coach down at Lake Forest, I know you've met with Damon, and it's obviously people regard Lake Forest as sort of a feeder school. Officially, TSSAA says it's not a feeder school unless they're on the same campus.
Correct.
But obviously, hey, most of those kids are going to come.
It's the way it's designed, and they're coming up here, and I love coming up here and watching my former guys getting to play.
I bet you do.
Getting to see some of these guys out here, and just people always ask me how I can pick out who they are, because I'm like, I know who that is the way they walk. Just because we spend so much time together with some of these kids, and it's great to see these kids out here being successful and getting an opportunity.
Well, you do get to spend a lot of time with them. And you fight through the heat down there with those kids just like the Bears did this year, and it was pretty brutal there for a while.
Last week, Monday, I think, or earlier this week, it was so hot Monday. We were worried about the heat index and everything else, and we've had this summer's been up and down. We've had heat, we've had rain, we've had lightning, just trying to make the best of every situation we can and put our kids in the right spots.
Well, we appreciate the job you do down there, and keep up the good work. And we look forward to seeing a lot of those guys move up here and become Bradley Central Bears later on. And wherever they may go, wish them the best luck. Stay healthy,
yes, sir,
as always, and fight through the heat. So you'll be on the road next Thursday, a doubleheader, 5 and 7, I guess it would be.
Yes, sir, 5 and 7 at Walker Valley.
Taking on the Coy Middle.
Coy Middle. And then the following week, we're at home at Lake Forest, 5 and 7 again against Cleveland Middle.
So there's 2 big rivalry games in a row, 2 weeks in a row there.
2 rivalry games in a row.
So we'll let you go now. And thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. Thank you for everything you do for us.
That's Josh Greger there. And let's take another break, and we'll come back with Mr. Patrick Spangler from Bradley Central here when we return.
From the job site to the showroom, wholesale supply.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and also Mix 104.1 tonight. We're at halftime. The Bears lead the Cherokees 10-0. As part of our South Finance halftime show, we like to talk to people. You heard from Josh Gregory, the head coach at Lake Forest for the football team, being joined now by Mr. Patrick Spangler, who's our principal here at Bradley, former player, former coach here at Bradley. I still call him coach all the time. A lot of people do because he's coaching a big family now here of the staff and the students here at Bradley. But welcome to our program again, Patrick. Let's talk about what's going on at Bradley. There's a lot of exciting things happening.
Oh, yeah, most
everywhere.
certainly. I guess this is week 2 plus a couple days, right?
Yep.
So we've had a really good start to the school year. We brought a lot of teachers back from last year. So, a couple new teachers in the building, but obviously we had a really good parent night a week or so ago. A lot of families came out. Lee University sponsored pizza for the families, and it was just it was a great evening. And Dr. Phil Cook introduced himself to parents, and it was just a great evening. And then, last night we hosted volleyball. Volleyball got a big 3-0 win against Walker Valley, and then our girls soccer team won against East. I think it was it was Greenback last night.
Okay.
And so it was a good day yesterday, and hopefully with a 10-0 lead we can pour on some a few more points and get out of here on this Friday night and close a week out at Bradley strong.
Well, the school board met 2 weeks ago and signed off or gave the approval, the nod to go ahead on some things. We've already got a new baseball field house under construction. Brother, it is long overdue, and Travis Adams is going to be thrilled to death next baseball season. But we also got approved for the new science wing, which will be built right outside of Smitty Arena by E-Hall later on, and as well as the new elementary school at Dry Valley. But that's part of the growth in our community.
I mean, exciting things are happening here. The baseball field house, I think when I was a player, I think in the old field house they had a plaque on the wall or something, and I think my parents' name was on there as like helping with it. So yes, they were long overdue for a facility, and it is going really good. I was out there today talking to the people, really excited about that. Obviously, the science wing is something that's been talked about for quite some time, and our teachers and kids and just the entire campus is extremely excited about what new opportunities lie ahead with our new science wing when it gets here. And so, yeah, just, obviously conversation, too, about a track and just, there's so many things that we have just kind of put on the radar to just continue. It's a 1972-year-old building, and we're always trying to figure out ways to make upgrades.
Well, the staff and the students are just a dynamic team up here, and every day there's something exciting going on. It may not be athletically involved, but it could be academically involved. We've got all kinds of helps, and I didn't realize this. Gwen Sroyer, folks, we apologize for the band. They're loud. That's okay. Gwen says we offer 23.
I guess that's a good thing, right?
It is.
The band is loud, so
exactly.
Yeah.
He told me, I heard him talk about this in a meeting in the summertime. There's 23 different programs offered in the study here at Bradley Stadium, more than any school in the state. 23 programs.
Yeah, it is. And, just the CTE programs that we have, join JROTC along with that, join our fine arts programs along with that, and then mix that in with all of our athletic programs and just extracurricular things we have. I mean, the FFA group, and I could go on and on about each individual program, but it is a place that I really feel like we're able to serve every kid's skills and interest.
And look at the Pie Center with welding, machining, the heavy equipment operation. I mean, it just goes on. You can leave Bradley Central High School, and Walker has kids there now. You can leave there and go right into your career job if you want to.
Most certainly, and some do. I mean, we probably got kids that have graduated from the Wright Brothers program that are on the job now and probably making a really good amount of money. So it's people like Steve Wright and just people in this community that have invested in Bradley County schools.
Yep.
And when I look at it, that's true partnership, because we have programs here on our campus, but there's no way we can do what we are doing and will do in the years to come without this special community and people that we have that support Bradley County Schools, and more specifically Bradley Central High School.
The Pie Center Partnership in Industry and Education. That's exactly what that is, a partnership. Let's get a little melancholy now. Earl Rowan. What a great friend to you, to me, to the Bradley Central High School. Mr. Bradley, we called him. What did he mean to you as a teacher and as a friend, a coach, and a mentor, and all that stuff?
Yeah, I've been. This is my 17th year here back on campus. Got away for a little bit, went to college, and but really for the last 17 years, I can't really think of a time that at some point during a month, a year, that Earl Rowan was a part of it. Whether it was at basketball games, whether it was sitting right here beside of you at football games, whether it was you coming in on a Monday morning and telling me about an Earl and Gary experience on the road.
We had a lot of those.
And so, he's definitely missed. I think the thing is. And I say this all the time, but when he was inducted into the Bradley Central High School Hall of Fame last year, and he was going through some medical things, and he did not let his medical issues interfere with what he was going to say or how long he wanted to say it. And so
30-something minutes, and finally I had to take the mic away from him.
That's right. I was sitting back there getting worried about it, but I think that's just him.
It's him, yeah.
That's him. I know that we have people in our lives that are passionate and just good people, but I cannot think of another person, in Brad that loved Bradley Central High School the way that he loved Bradley Central High School, was so passionate about the kids, sports, and his history.
Yeah.
He loved his history, and he taught with passion.
Yes.
And if you love something and teach with passion or show passion, that's what gets kids engaged, and that's what he did for so many years on our campus.
He was a true champion, a true Christian, a great gentleman, and the community was so much better with him. He came here. It was a huge loss for South Georgia when he came and stayed, when he came to Lee College, as it was known. But we miss him dearly and severely, and RC's filling in for him here tonight, and we'll continue throughout the season. But, Coach, as always, thank you.
I think it's cool, too, with RC, and I know you're trying to cut me off. You probably need a break.
No, I'm good.
I'm ready to go. You want me to get in here for your second half for you? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you can do that.
But it's cool to also see RC come in, and he was a Bradley guy.
Yeah.
And he it's just cool, and I think that's what just makes this place so special is people leave and they come back and they get invested, and they're I call them lifers.
I told him, I said, don't be Earl, you be yourself. You be RC, and you'll be fine. He played the game right here on this field before we had turf. Played for Damon, and knows a lot about the game, and I appreciate him willing to take on the chore of doing it. It's a time-consuming thing. People don't realize. They think we just turn on the mic at 7 o'clock on Friday and run our mouths, which we're good at doing that.
I look at all these papers you got up here, and I don't want any part of that. So,
well, it takes a lot of effort to put it together, to do it the right way, and we'll always do it the right way from Bradley Central as far as can. Coach, thanks for joining us as always. Any final thoughts?
No, I was just going to tell the community our Bradley Central High School Hall of Fame nominations will be due September 1st, and so if you haven't already submitted a nomination, please go ahead and do so. It's on our social media, or you can call the main office for information. But looking forward to this year's Hall of Fame. There's such a long line of people, and just getting excited for the year to kick off. First game of football, first games of a lot of fall sports, and so it's here.
Yeah, it sure is. By the way, rack the mind, folks, we just found out the traffic lights at the intersection of 25th and Key Street are all out. They're all flashing. They do have officers there directing traffic one car at a time through that big intersection. So if you're listening, you might want to go a different route. Thanks for joining us, and we'll take a break here. On Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with a kickoff here to start the third with the Bears up 10-0 as we wind up our Southland Finance halftime show. Back in 1 minute.
The Cleveland Family YMCA
More savings.
Brandon Central on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as well as Mix 104 simulcasting tonight, and on Mix TV down below us somewhere. I'm not sure who's doing the broadcast there tonight for those guys. I believe but Steve Hartline is absent tonight because his daughter's playing volleyball. As the teams take the field, I'm going to try to get you some scores if we can. We mentioned last night Cleveland and Walker Valley Tangle, and Walker Valley came out on top 24-3 in that game there. Also, Oak Ridge won their game last night, 24-13. And if I can get my phone to cooperate, we get some scores. The big game from up in Knoxville, Maryville Alcoa 14-14 in the second quarter play there. And that game was being played at Alcoa, I do believe. Maryville and Alcoa 14-14 at Alcoa. We also have Carnes and Hardin Valley scoreless in the first quarter. That's a region game. Hardin Valley is for the Bears. McMinn Central leads Polk County to have 8-6. Anderson County over Powell 6-0 in the first quarter play on that game. Sweetwater all over Sequoia 36-7. And William Blunt leads Loudon 28-0. And I was going to mention last night, Company County got beat 48-7 or something pretty and I know they're an independent school. They're not even able to field a team in 3A, and they've fallen from used to be a pretty strong program. They gave us fits, especially on the mountain, but they've joined Howard and Warren County. Wow. Is not playing a full schedule. They're playing an independent schedule because they cannot compete.
That's Pioneers, right?
Yes.
Pioneers.
And I remember when Jeff Womack came in here back in the day and put 350 or 60 yards rushing on us, their all-time leading rusher, and he went on to college to play somewhere. But right now we're concerned with the Bears and Cherokees. The Bears are up 10-0 here when we start the third quarter play, and they will receive the ball. We'll take another quick 30 as we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are always supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 30.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
The Bears.
Man, they're way back there. This kid must be able to boot it.
Oh, that's not Luke Lawson. That's number 48 for the Cherokees. Okay. Not 4. That is Mike Kraskowskis, who transferred over from McMinn Central, I believe. He's a transfer, I know for a fact. He transferred in this year. And here's his kick. It is a line drive boomer. Going to be taken on the fly to 6, to the 10. To the 15, going to the left side,
seal.
To the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 42. We brought down, that is going to be for the Bears, of course, Reggie Hubbard on that great return from near the 5-yard line all the way up to the Bear 43. We have 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland 4.
That's awesome. Special teams. That's what we talked about, right? I mean, that's a huge return. The kid caught it back there at the 5-yard line, and we're starting off here, what did you say it was?
43-yard line.
40. I mean, that's huge.
38-yard return there. Damon always preaches special teams can get you beat.
That's right.
If you've got a good one, you can win some games. You can flip the field, as they say. But right now the Bears enjoying not a comfortable lead, but we are up 10-0. It's better than being down 10-0. And right now, let's see how they line up with Hubbard, or McCoosh and Carroll going far left. Hubbard on this side. Phelps in the backfield with Tucker Cook. Man in motion be taking the pitch, and he's going to be in trouble. He's going to reverse field. Going to get away from a man or two, but he's going to take a loss. That's Reggie Hubbard. He's going to lose a couple yards back to the 41, make it 2nd down and 12 for the Bears at that point. Love to see the Bears have a sustained drive, go down, convert it for a touchdown.
Yeah, we gotta start moving the ball a little bit. You know, I think there towards the end of the first half, it got a little stalled out a little bit, but you know, we're gonna get after it right here.
Our third quarter is sponsored by Cleveland Collision Center, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. We appreciate them coming on board this year as our third quarter sponsor. Twins right side, single man left. Phelps in the backfield with Cook. Man in motion. That's McCoosh. And before the snap, flag on the Bears. Legal procedural, back it up 5 yards, second and 16. Let's repeat the down. I didn't see that one there.
I didn't see it either, but I know up top they're playing about 10 yards off of Carroll there, so they're really not wanting to get beat by that kid. So maybe they could take advantage of some short screen passes or little hitch routes to Carroll there.
He's burned them some tonight. So the Bears repeat the second down, second and 16 from their 37. Here in the third, early in the third, 10:49 to go in the third. 10-0 Bears. Well, the Cherokees got the field goal of 35 yards from Samayoa. And then the incredible catch from Cook to Braden Carroll. And just an incredible catch. You'll have to see the replay of that one. Back goes Cook under pressure. Pass out the flat's going to be, if he had turned around quicker, we would have had it to Braden Carroll. Little timing differential there. It's going to be third down now and 17. They'll replay it.
Good job by Luke Hagee picking up the blitz there at the left tackle.
That offensive line, man, you got to have a good one to be successful. What was your position here, offensive line?
Yep, I was a center.
Center,
yep.
Center, okay. Bears the same set. Well, they got twins either side now. Cook looking over the defense. High snap over his head. He's going to chase down all the way back down to the 16.
Throw it away,
picks it up, and he's down at the 18. My goodness, bad snap. And
that's
he was brought down by Cam Green at that point. Huge loss. My goodness. Third and 42? Or third? Nope. They've got to get to the 47 in McMinn territory. The ball back at their 17. So there's 33, and so that's 40 yards. Right at 40. Goodness gracious. Bad snap, man. That's another one. Cannot have.
Nope.
Brady Lewis back to kick it. Let's hope he can boom one. He had a great kick the last time. I think 46 yards. Good snap from Maddox Hampton. Another high floater. It's going to be taken at the 41. Oh, what a block. And then he's going to be hit at the Bear 48. And it's going to be on the return. Number 15, Drew Bottoms. And tackled by a host of Bears, led first by Caden Cantrell. So McMinn will have it 1st and 10 at their own. They're going to mark it down. I thought this was in our territory. They are in our territory. Guys on the chain gang are reversed. It's first game of the year, guys.
Yep.
But you're going the wrong way. Fix the chains. Now here they go.
There they go. Don't make us get Gary down there after you, boys.
Well, I worked the chain gang for JV games. Be there Monday night after on the chain gang.
There you go.
So I know a few things about the chains. You got to pay attention, that's for sure. 1st and 10 Cherokees, Bear 47. Their trail 10-0 to the Bears. Third quarter. Bradley brings a couple of linebackers up. The blitz is going to be on here, it looks like. Unless they peel off, and it'll be a handoff to Peanut in the middle. Boy, he is hit and dragged down quickly by Zane McIntosh for a loss again. Bear has shut down the rushing attack.
Yeah, they have. They're moving to a 5-man front there at the last minute, and it's throwing McMinn off a little bit. Every time we line up in that 5-man front, bring the 2 backers down. They can't run against us.
2nd down and 12 after a loss of 2 back to the Bear 49 for the Cherokees. They'll still twin receivers out either side with Lawson calling the signals. He had a good year last year with the Cherokees. He's back looking to pass under tremendous pressure. Pass out the flat. Complete. And they're going to take it for the touchdown. Lee Frazier, he's got it. That is Drake Frazier. He hit the seam across the middle.
Yeah, that's what happens. You bring pressure sometimes, and the other quarterback just makes a great throw. I mean, it is what it is. They got on the scoreboard, and we just got to respond.
49-yard pass reception from Luke Lawson to Drake Frazier at 8:54 to go here in the third, and they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Or they're just going to go to the line up here.
Yeah, they like to do that silly stuff. Line up on one side, catch you off guard.
The old swinging gate is what Coach Alford used to call that. Kraskauskas going to kick the extra point attempt. The place down, the kick. It's high. It's good. Timeout on the field at 8:54 to go in the third. 10-7, the Bears on top of 3. We'll return with a McMinn kickoff in 30 seconds here on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Off back deep for the Bears, they've got McCoosh, Reggie Hubbard, and looks like, I can't get the number on the player on the far side. Also, Jeremiah Brownlow back deep for the Bears. Looks like number 15.
It's Hubbard over there.
Hubbard on the far side. And number 48, Kraskauskas, a 5'11", 180-pound senior for the Cherokees. I think they'll just kick it away. They trail 10-7. The Bears up by 3 at 8:54 here in the third. Here comes the approach to the ball, and his kick. It is a line drive boomer. It's going to be taken by Hubbard at the 2 to the 5, looking for work, and he's in trouble. He's going to go to the right side. He's a 5, 10, 15, 20, the 24. A clearing block by somebody back there.
Yeah, that was Zane McIntosh right there.
Whoa.
Wow.
Like a Mack truck right there. And he'll return it. A great return from the 2-yard line out to the 27, I believe they put her down. Will be a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward.
Got to be careful with those a little bit.
We got a flag.
Did they call a flag?
Back to 11, isn't there?
Yeah, they called it on Zane. Dadgummit.
What's that mean? Crackback block or something?
I don't know what it is.
Good grief. Joe, how many penalties is that now, Joe? 10. We had 15 last year. So the Bears will be backed up to their 5-yard line. 1st and 10, 95 yards away from pay dirt. And we need a nice long drive if we can get one here.
That's right.
The lead now is shrunk to just 3. 10-7 the Bears against the Cherokees here in the opening game of the season from Bear Stadium. Bears will have twins on the left side, no one out wide right. This looks like a running territory kind of play. And they'll hand to Phelps. He'll hit the middle to the right side. And he's going to break free. He's going to be up to 5, on to about the 10. A good run. He can fight through and tippy-tap-toe through there to get extra yardage.
What do they call Barry Sanders? Was it Sweet Feet? No, that wasn't Barry Sanders. Who was
that? Was Peyton. Peyton was Sweet Feet.
Yeah, we're going to have to call Reggie Sweet Feet, man. He can wiggle and waggle.
Gain of about 5, 2nd and 5 for the Bears out near the 10-yard line. After that short gain, clock is running at 8:12 to go here in the third quarter. The Bears up 10-7. On the road to Walker Valley next week, 7 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 live from the field for RC and myself here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Cleveland will be on the road to McMinn County next week. We'll probably simulcast the Walker Valley Bradley game on 99, Oldies 99.1, and also here on ESPN Cleveland. Here's a handoff again, going to the left side, trying to get away. There's a flag, and the carry is out across the 10, but a flag on the play.
Get number 59, Luke Hagee, with the hold there.
And that's going to be 2nd down and long to repeat it, or 3rd and about 3 to go for first. They'll probably take the penalty. Another hold.
That's 11.
You normally have a 5-man crew. The Bears are using 8-man tonight as a courtesy from Coach Floyd to train some new guys. They sort of feel like they're obligated to throw a flag, though, if they're getting paid to do it.
That's right.
They will mark it off. We'll repeat 2nd down. Well, that's probably as good for us as anything, though. Move the ball back to the 4, 2nd and 11 to go. So we'll get 2 shots to get a first down here for what would be 4th. They'll crank the clock at 7:42. Cook standing in his backfield now, in the end zone, actually, I should say. He'll take the snap, and he drops the ball. As he goes back to pass, he picks it up. He's going to run it out himself, and he will get outside of the end zone. And, brother, that's close to a safety there. It's a good snap.
Yep.
He took his eye off the ball, I guess. It's going to be third down, even longer to go. Ball back to the 2-yard line. Third and about 13 to go for a first down. Bears are not helping themselves here in the third.
No, he got a little antsy there. He's trying to get out of the end zone, and probably should have threw that one away, but just panicked a little bit.
So the penalty set us back 5 yards, and that play set us back a few more yards. So it's third down and 13. Bears huddling up for one of the few times tonight. They'll break the huddle and come to the line. They'll send McCooch out to the wide right, Reggie Hubbard out to the left. Phelps stays in the backfield with Cook, probably for protection. I think they want to throw the ball here, I guess. Nope, going to hand it to Phelps. He'll go to the right side, and he'll have some yardage, but not near enough for the first down. It's going to be brought down outside the 5 by number 34, Bryson Akers. So it's going to be fourth down. And is there a flag? I see him stopping play.
Might be a face mask there.
Oh, now we can live with that.
Flags on the play.
Or unnecessary roughness one. He was getting after Reggie there.
No, I think it was the bench was out.
Okay.
Coach, sideline infraction.
Right.
Sideline warning. So fourth and about 6 to go for the Bears. They will punt it away. Brady Lewis standing in his end zone on the big E under the word Bears. McMinn will get great field position here. The last drive they had burnt the Bears for a 49-yard touchdown pass. But they'll be inside the Bear 50 probably after this punt.
Big kick. We need a big kick here.
Yeah, we need a best kick of his career right here. Oh, it's a fake. And it's going to be tipped.
Oh, my goodness.
It was tipped by defender, and that ball will go over to the Cherokees at the 9-yard line.
Well, I don't know about that one, Gary. They call them brilliant if it works, and if it don't, then they...
He had a guy open, but the ball was tipped.
Yep.
Oh, my. We have been our own worst enemy here in the third quarter.
Yep.
McMinn takes over first and goal at the 9-yard line near the Bear end zone. They trail only 10-7. They've controlled the second half.
They have.
They made some adjustments at halftime. And now, if ever you're asking the Bear defense to step up, this is the time to do it.
That's right.
Clock is at 5:44 and is stopped with a change of possession. McMinn will send a single receiver way out wide to the right, sort of clear out that open space. They're going to run to the right side here probably. Twins left side. Peanut in the backfield, man in motion. They will hand off to the man in motion. Nope. Flag before the snap on the Cherokees. It's been a illegal sub, 12 men on the field.
Delay of game.
Delay of game.
We wouldn't know that, would we, Gary?
No.
Clock's not working.
Nope. Back them up 5, first and goal to 14. Well, that helped a little bit. Still, they're right on our 14, first down. First and goal from the 14. A little different formation. Twins wide right. Trips wide right now from McMinn. Lawson will hand it to
yes, sir.
Peanut. He is hit and brought down by, is that A.J.?
That's A.J. right there.
A.J. Westfield in the backfield. They'll lose another yard. It's going to be second down and go from the 15-yard line.
It's great penetration there by the big man.
Yep.
The future green wave.
Yeah.
He brought a big black and gold wave there.
Tallant Green Wave. That is a top 25 program, too. Official timeout. It's going to be a water break for the officials. And why don't we take one for Milligan Vane with them at this time? Here in the third period at 5:20 to go. 10-7 the Bears on top on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And also here on Mix 104.1. And again, to remind you, there is the traffic malfunction. The lights at Keith Street and 25th Street are out. Last we heard they were anyway. Back in 1 minute.
More savings.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to
are broken up by Burmeister, and they're going to call. They threw a flag. Like, it's not interference. It looks like, let's see if it holds. We've got it.
Oh,
it's
my
on
goodness.
The Bears. That is a horrible call.
Yeah.
That is beyond bad. Worst call. And Damon Floyd is going crazy now.
Yeah, as he should, Gary. I mean, the ball was tipped. Jeremiah Brownlow tipped the football. I was under the impression if it was tipped, there would be no holding after that if you make a play on the ball.
No. Terrible call. Terrible, terrible call. We got officials here that do not understand the rules of the game. And yeah, I'll say that, and I'll die on that hill. Automatic first down now. First go for McMinn's Bear 7 after another terrible officiating call. Terrible. So the Bear defense being asked to bow their neck again.
Yep.
They're making good plays, and we're getting penalized for it.
That's right. But you know what? If there's a defense that can do it, it's ours right here.
Yeah.
You got big men up front, speed at linebacker. We're about to make a play.
Cherokees are set with trips to the right side. Handoff. Running back is hit. Nope. No pass going to be complete out here to Frazier, and he's down to the 2-yard line. Boy, they're good at a deceitful handoff there. Yep. That's Drake Frazier. By the way, Butterball left the game after that last play, and now he's coming back on the field. He was slow getting up, but he's back out there now on 4th and 2. Guess who's going to carry the ball?
I'd say it's probably him. Well, they got somebody hurt, so.
Yep.
He's probably cramping.
Cherokee down. And we'll take a quick timeout from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And we'll return in 1 minute with more live coverage. 4:53 to third, 10-7 Bears up by 3. We're back here at Bear Stadium, and there's a big discussion as Damon Floyd is talking to the head man in the white hat. And it looks like Wally Suskow's got some blood on his uniform. The referee, while he's over there, happened to point that out, by the way. And we still have a McMinn player down. That's the run. That's Drake Frazier, number 2, who carried the ball. He's still down. And they're stretching his legs out like it's a cramp.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hot out here. So,
yep.
I'm sure they're over there putting some mustard in his mouth. Or do they even do that anymore? I don't even know if they do that anymore.
I don't know.
Pickle juice, something. I don't know. But give a shout out to my boy DeJuan Massagill. He's not here tonight. Coach Massagill is having to sit at the house. I think from Bearden last year had an incident there. Got something like that. Yeah. So he's kind of the guy that holds Damon Floyd back if he gets a little rowdy.
We might wish he was here before the game was over. That was a horrible call.
Well, it was awful, Gary. Awful.
And Frazier's up, but he's going to have to be helped off, looks like. Now let's see if he can walk off under his own power. He's down about the 2, and he's going to slowly walk off. It looks like just cramps. But he's walking with looks like Chester on Gunsmoke. If you remember Chester on Gunsmoke, that's telling my age right there.
Yeah, that's age. I don't remember that.
And I'll have a new partner next week.
Oh, man.
Call me an old man.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. But
I remember watching MASH. That's about it with my old man.
We have 4:53 to go in the third. We had a long third quarter. 7-0 our score, or 10-7 our score. The Bears up by 3. McMinn counted, though, 3rd and goal at the Bear 2-yard line after a attempted pass on 4th down. A fake was deflected. McMinn took over at the 9, but they were penalized. Then a penalty against the Bears on a terrible call on pass interference in the end zone. Gave them new life, and now they're at the 2 on 3rd and 2. And Peanut back into the game as Jakaran Dyer. They'll crank the clock. Under center this time is Luke Lawson. He will hand it off, and he is stopped. No, he got free. That's number 8. There's that Dyer.
Yep.
That's Jakaran Dyer, and they will take the lead at 13-10 with 4:45 in the third. With the PAT coming up.
Well, it was just a simple little handoff there. They were faked out. I think big number 77 was, or they had looked like a lineman lined up in the backfield, thought he was getting the ball. We got 2 Bears down right there, it looks like.
Yeah, they had hit him initially. It looks like Brady looks at 88. They hit him in the backfield initially, but he broke free.
Yeah. Looked like 25, and one's a cramp there.
Yeah, cramp on both of them. Looks like they're stretching their legs out there. Let's take another break here while those players are down here at 4:45 to go. From Milligan Vane, we'll take a timeout and be back in 1 minute with more live coverage as the PAT attempt is coming up.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Back here, the PAT attempt was successful for Kreskauskas of McMinn County, so they lead 14-10 at 4:45 in the third here on ESPN Cleveland, Mix 104.1, the Bear Network through YouTube, which is absolutely free, and the NFHS Network, which is a subscription service. So we're coming at you a lot of different ways here tonight. Kreskauskas getting ready to kick off. Back deep, McCoosh in the middle, Spencer McCoosh. Reggie Hubbard. And it looks like Brownlow, Jeremiah. Here comes a kick. It's another low line drive. It's going to go be taken. Hubbard at the same spot, 2-yard line, to the 5, going to his left, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. He cuts up to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Look at that. Stiff arm.
Touchdown!
Let's go.
Lively Central. It's good. 98 yards to pay dirt. And just like that, Reggie Hubbard has turned this stadium into an uproar.
That's right. Sweet feet. Told you, sweet feet, man. Man, what a run. Special teams, hey, for good and worse.
Yeah, living down with special teams. Right. And just like that, boy, did that swing the momentum around to the Bears. 98 yards, and that may be, I'm going to have to look, maybe a record.
Oh, wow.
I've got my record book over there. We'll pull it here in a minute after the PAT attempt. That's a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. And a PAT as we're one man short. Independent Installation Service PAT attempt coming up. And we got 11 men. I had to change the ball out anyway.
Yep.
They kick off with you kick off, you use your ball, and then they switch it out for the offensive team, the other team, to take it.
I'll tell you what, I know Coach Floyd's down there losing his mind. You know, he's excited about that kick return, but you got to be ready to get out on the field.
He reversed fields 2 or 3 times and broke. I don't have any tackles. Here's the extra point attempt. It is up. It is perfect. Timeout on the field. 4:24 to go in the third. 17-14 Bears back on top. Back in 30 seconds for the kickoff from Bear Stadium on ESPN.
More savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to...
Boo Carter had a 98-yard kickoff return. Boo Carter, 98, so he's tied Boo Carter's record. He's had that when he gets Maryville last year, or in 2023. So he's just tied. That is Reggie Hubbard, a 98-yard kickoff return to tie Boo Carter's record.
Wow.
That's pretty good company there.
Welcome to Bradley, Reggie.
So North Samuel to kick off for the Bears. We will have the Cherokees back deep, number 13, Nathan Kessler, and about 3 other guys. We'll see who's going to take this kick. Here comes the approach by Noah. His kick is high, nice high kick to the 11. At the 15, 20, 25, and the ball is going to be bobbled, but out of bounds. And I don't see any flags this time. So McMinn takes over first in about the 25-yard line of their territory. They trail again now, 17-14 at 4:18 to go in the third. It went out of bounds on the far side. Couldn't see who was there first for the Bears. But that should give you some inspiration and momentum. So the Bear defense, who's been out there a long time, the third, as you said.
Yep.
We need to show what we can do now.
Well, I saw A.J. Westfield walking off the sideline right here. He was juiced. He's ready to go. So I think something good's about to happen with their defense right here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line. We've not had a McMinn turnover tonight. I think it's time. We've not had a turnover for either team. Well, the fake pump, that was stop on downs, I guess you would say, not a turnover actually. And here's a handoff in the middle to Peanut. He's outside. He's got 5. He's got 10, 15, 20, 25. He may go. He may go. He's going to go. There's a flag. He's coming back. They got a flag on them.
We needed that.
Yeah, back at the 29-yard line. He got free out there. And the flag was on the last guy for Bradley defender. They were holding him back there. That's what I was seeing myself. So bring that back to the 29, mark off 10 on top of that. It will not be a touchdown for the Cherokees, but man, Peanut is a handful.
Yeah, he's fast, but you know what? That's why we always run to the football. That's why we're always getting after it.
Holding on the Cherokees. So that return from the 24 line of scrimmage was offset by the penalty. They'll mark it off 10 yards back to the 39. And that'll help the defense. And let's see if we got the stamina on a very, very warm, humid night. Still 4:18 to go in the third. It's taking forever to play the third.
McMinn's tackles are doing a good job of selling the edge there. We just got to get over the top, or the end's got to come off and make that tackle.
Big Cam Goforth, 6'3", 330 pounds, headed for West Virginia, committed to them at least. He's a load. He's the right guard. As officials are going to hold things up for a minute and call timeout to see what's going on here. Official timeout. And they're going to talk it over with the official on the far side. I'm not sure what this is about. Looks like one of the officials going to the sideline. I believe he is. He's taking a timeout. Can the officials take timeouts?
Well,
can the announcers take timeouts?
Well, Joe here said they changed one of the referees.
Yeah.
So.
Handoff this time. It's going to be in the middle. Not Peanut. It's going to be, looks like 29 maybe. Yep, 29. That is Lincoln Watson on the carry. He'll gain about 6. Down inside the Bear 35 to the 33. Going to be second down and 4 to go. They've got to get to the 29 at 3:57 to go in the third. 17-14 Bears on top after a scintillating 98-yard kickoff return by Reggie Hubbard. Handoff in the middle. It's going to be again Watson. He's going to be shot first down. McCoosh over there along with help from a Bear. Looks like Wiley Suskowicz maybe.
Watson on the carry again.
And he'll be 3rd and 2.5 or so to go. Number 23 is Javon James along with McCoosh on the tackle. McCoosh, a two-way player for the Bears. Came to us from Walker Valley this year. Outstanding young man. 3rd and right at 2 to go. They've got to get to the 29. Handoff in the middle. That's Watson again.
No, sir.
Watson, he's got it. He's going to go to the house. He's going to be brought down inside the 5. Joe says he heard a whistle, but I didn't see it or hear it. He's down inside the 5 to the 2. Be first and go from me at the 2. I think both defenses are getting tired.
Yeah, they're having success running up the field. You know, a little attrition here.
And that was just straight up the middle. Good blocking on the inside for the Cherokees. And here's a handoff again. That he undercut and stopped. Nice move that time by the Bears number 11, Tay Lindsay. Actually lost a little bit. Back to, he lost a good yard back to the 3. And we got a timeout call by the officials.
Helmet came off.
Yeah, player lost the helmet and had to come out. So he stopped play to get him out of there. So on second down and go from the 3 at 2:39, they did temporarily stop the clock, and now they'll crank it. This is the Cleveland drive zone. They're set. The snap, the handoff in the middle. No. Big A.J. Westfield. Boy, he felt that one too.
He's fired up, man.
He lost another yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4 now.
He's playing hard.
He is. He is
awesome
fired up. Had a good interview with him this week. I hope you heard it on the Bear Network. And they're going to swap out a bunch of players on 3rd down. And Bradley's going to swap out a bunch too. It's hot, folks. It's not just hot, it's humid. Real heavy at Bears, feels like. So both teams will swap out several players. And on 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line now, they've lost yardage on 2 straight plays.
Here we go, boys.
Under center this time. Lawson will hand it off, and he'll be losing more yardage. Guess who? A.J. Westfield. Say it with me. A.J. Westfield back to the 6-yard line. 4th and goal from the 6, and they'll probably try a field goal for a tie score.
That's awesome, man. Way to be a captain right there, right? That's fantastic. Good.
And that inspires the team, inspires the crowd, inspires the announcers, inspires everybody there.
Absolutely. You're fired up and ready to go now, ain't you, Gary?
Oh, yeah. Give me a uniform. I'll stand on the sidelines, you know. So here we go on 4th down and goal from the 14, an attempt at a field goal try to tie the game. The snap, the place down, the kick is good. And we're tied.
Oh, he missed it.
Is it no good?
He missed
it. He hooked it. It is no good. There's your defense for you. There's a special teams play.
Bend but don't break. That's what they did. It's good to see.
I thought surely that was good from my angle here. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout with 58.3 in the 3rd. Bears up 17-14. They'll have 1st and 10.
More savings.
Cut, set, the snap, pass the flat. It's going to be, almost intercepted. by Drew Bottoms, 2nd down and 10, and that could have been disastrous there.
Yeah, Tucker's got to wait a second, make sure his number 23 was able to get over there and block for him. He wasn't able to get there fast enough.
By the way, the traffic lights have been restored at Keith and 25th Street, so if you're out of that traffic jam, you're free to go. You're free to come to the ball game, actually.
Yeah, come on.
We're in the third. We still got 55 seconds to go. The clock did stop with that pass incompletion. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Bears really need a drive. We need a long drive. Let our defense rest here. Cook hands it to Phelps, trying to get through the middle. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he keeps going. He spins free again. He's to the 30, to the 34, and a 1st and 10 for the Bears. Exactly what they needed for Kenyon Phelps, and no flags. 13-yard gain out to the 33-yard line for the Bears with 40.8 to go.
Great job, O-line. Setting the crease there. He's able to fit through there. Great run.
17-14 after McMinn missed basically a PAT field goal. Defense rose to the occasion. 3 straight sacks or losses, tackles for loss on the plays. We're going to have twins to the left side this time. Cook hands it to Phelps again. He'll tap your toe through there, trying to get free. He gets free 1 or 2. Boy, he will not go down.
Kid's running hard.
Give him a yard, maybe. Gain of 1 2nd and 9. That'll be the last play of the period as the clock winds down. The horn sounds, and we'll go to the 4th period of play after the 3rd quarter ends, brought to you by Cleveland Collision Center, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. We'll come back in 1 minute with the 4th period. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Bears from their 34 when we return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Joe for Ellis Ace Hardware update for an important game among one of our district reach foes. That's Maryville.
Alco is up 21-14 on Maryville in the 4th quarter.
21-14.
Yeah, McMinn Central is up on Polk 14-12, and Meigs County's up 6-0 at the half on Chattanooga Prep.
All right, and we've got another Bear down.
Looks like he's cramping. Looks like
turn that switch off there. It's off. Looks like McCoosh.
Yep.
He's down, and they're stretching him out, getting cramps from a lot of guys. We need a water break for the officials.
Yep. Well, it's part of playing football in early August or mid-August. It's hot.
It is.
That last play, though, we got to do a better job with that wing. It's still in the end. He just, got to get hands on, drive your feet upfield, and we seal that and bounce it, I think. So why don't you go down there and take him some pickle juice so he can get up.
Well, I can plenty of that at home, but right now, let's see. Well, he's going to. I started to say let's take a break, but he's getting up. McCooch's going to walk it off, man. That's a painful. Those cramps are painful, but he's walking quickly and limberly, so he looks like he is fine.
You're never going to believe this, but I never caught a cramp.
Really?
Never. Not in high school football, anyway.
Well, here we go. 11:36 to go in the 4th. Now the clock is stopped after the timeout for the injured player or the cramp player. 17-14 Bears up by 3. They'll have the ball. 3rd down and 9. Big series right here for the Bears. Coming off a huge stop by the defense. Cook claps his hands, takes the ball. Pass out in the flat's going to be complete. Oh, right in the hands of Hubbard. Would have been a first. Into his hands and through, and he was wide open there. Defended sort of defended by Drew Bottoms. It's going to be fourth, and we'll punt the ball away. One more time, Brady Lewis will drop back for the Bears. Back deep from McMinn to receive, number 15, Drew Bottoms. Maybe the lone returner there. If we can get a good boomer out of Brady, we can push him back to the 40 or 35 yard line, maybe. Cannot let him get a good return here, though. Also drop back number 0, Maddox Frazier. I believe him and Drake Frazier are brothers. Here comes a good snap and a high boomer from Lewis, going to hit and bounce, and the Bears will down at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Cherokees at that point. And we'll take that 30-second timeout and return 17-14. The Bears up at 11-17 to go in the fourth here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Back here in Bear Stadium, it is 1st and 10 for the Cherokees at their 33. Bears cling to a slim 3-point lead. Lawson fakes to his tailback. He is under pressure. He just throws it away. He was flattened by Stokes. Do we have a flag? I don't see is there a flag out there?
I think they're wondering if it's intentional grounding. There was nobody downfield.
Yeah, that's what Damon was wanting, yeah. There was nobody. We were closer to the ball than the receivers were.
Yep. I bet you would have caught it, too, wouldn't you?
I think so. I'm pretty good. 2nd down and 10 coming up at the 33-yard line. Bears really need a hold defensively here to get that ball back, burn some clock. He'll put a man in motion right to left and hand it off to Peanut in the middle. He's going to be hit and stopped.
That's awesome.
At the line. Great tackle in the middle there for the Bears by, is that Suskowitz?
That's Andrew Carroll made that.
Oh, that's Andrew Carroll, yeah, 26. Anthony Perez in there, too.
That's awesome. I'm glad to see him back healthy, Gary.
Yes.
Carroll.
We missed A.J. Bentley was out. We missed a bunch of those guys. 3rd and 10 coming up now for the Cherokees. We can hold them here and have long yardage. Maybe get the ball back. 17-14 Bears by 3. Opening game of the season. And what a season we're hoping it turns out for our local teams here. Bradley showing a rush coming up. Lawson back. He's got time. Now he's going to have to scramble. He's going to have to throw it. He just throws it away. And there's nobody. He might have got a flag.
He's not out of the pocket. He's got to be able to throw. You got to throw a flag on that, guys.
I think they got it now.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. I'd decline it and get the ball.
Yep. What, 4th and 10, Gary, here?
Yep.
If they decline?
Yep. They had to call that, and they should have called the last time.
Intentional grounding called by the Cherokees. It'll be a loss of down.
Yep, loss of down.
All right, so do they still back them up here?
Back them up and loss it down.
The ball will be spotted.
And they backed it up from the point where the quarterback threw it, I guess.
Oh.
Ball pushed all the way back now to the 17-yard line. Loss it down, so it's 4th down. Lawson back to punt again. Now he's going to stand inside his 5 at the 3-yard line, take the snap. Back deep to Reggie Hubbard. We know what Reggie can do.
Yeah, well, I think AJ's due for a block kick here. So he's come close.
Yes, he has. Now time's going to be called as Bo Kagan's out on the field now asking about that. They marked the penalty off from where the quarterback was when he threw it on the grounding call. We're going to keep it here this time and talk about some of our other great sponsors. We'd like to thank Papa John's for providing pizza for our board ops back at the station and all that they've done for several years for us there. Also like to give a shout out to Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care out there on Georgetown Road. Appreciate Dr. Gary Wojtek and what he does for our local guys around here. And also also our good friends at Dodge Chrysler Ram. And if I can find my information here, I will give you some great sales opportunities they've got going on there right now. But
well, your partner ain't no help, is he?
Well, I'm so disorganized first game of the year. That's not on you. So here we go. They're going to punt it away on with 10:25 in the game. Bears up 17-14. Should get good field position with Luke Lewis, the quarterback, back to punt again.
Well, they had AJ inside last formation when they were lining up to punt. Well,
here's a snap. They're not going to put the rush, putting the return on them. Say, boy, a high booming kick. Rich going to let that hit. It's going to take a McMinn County roll, and my goodness, roll all the way down to the 19-yard line from the 17. That's 33.
Big kick.
And 31. That's a 60. Is that 68 yards? But we have the ball. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
Bears will have it first and 10 at their 20-yard line with 10-11 in the game with a 17-14 lead. We've got a battle of the drones over right above.
Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine drones back when you guys were...
With things a UFO and shoot it down. That's what we would do.
We got to take over up front right here. This is where we got to take command of the game.
Yep. Let's see what the offensive line can do. First and 10 for the Bears. I'm sure I don't think they're going to go back to the passing game. Hubbard going far left side. McCouche over here along with Tay Lindsay. Wide right for the Bears. Phelps in the backfield with Cook. He'll take the snap, hand it to Phelps, and he'll hit the middle for nothing. He'll lose. He will not make the line of scrimmage. No blocking that time at all on the offensive line. It's going to be second down, a loss of right at 5 yards. My.
Yeah. Linebacker
well,
did a
now
good
they're going to
job
move it up.
Getting over the top there.
Actually, it's a loss of 2. Second and 12. McMinn's number 61. Deacon Heffley on the tackle. Second down and 12. Clock rolling at 9:40. We need to roll quickly.
Come on, guys.
17-14 Bears by 3. They'll spread them out again. Twins right, single man left. Phelps to the right hip now of Cook. Cook back. Play action. Pass in the flat's going to be complete to Phelps, and he will have nothing. Out to the 16. He'll lose a couple of more yards. It's going to be third down and 14. We're going backwards, guys.
Yep, going backwards. Got to do a better job over here, these two wide receivers, of selling their routes. Sell the routes. It opens up the backside.
We're going to hit 9 minutes before the next play. Clean to a 17-14 lead. Last year the score was 16-13. McMinn won right here. And they came back. We'll explain to you in a minute why they came back to Bradley this year. There's a pretty simple explanation after this play here. Cook rearranging his receivers. Now Bradley's going to call time. There's some confusion on the line. The Bears will take that timeout. And we'll take one with them from Milligan Vane at 8:44 in the game. 17-14. The Bears on top of the Cherokees here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1.
At the University of Tennessee, the Vols are known for competing at the highest level on the field, the court, and the diamond. And just like the Vols, Food City excels at everything too. They've got in-store butchers carving up certified Angus beef, fresh local produce, a full-service bakery, Fuel Bucks rewards, and one of the best beer and wine selections in town. Food City, the official supermarket of the Vols, and your home for everything Tennessee.
When competition is fierce, sports injuries happen, and Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Saturday sports clinics are available at our Chattanooga and Cleveland offices from August 23rd through November 8th for the treatment of non-emergency orthopedic injuries like sprains, strains, and fractures. Doors open at 9 a.m., no appointment needed to be seen by our highly trained physicians and clinical staff. Saturday sports clinic dates are subject to change. Check sportmed.com for the latest information. That's sportmed.com.
We haven't mentioned, but Ephraim Kyle back to the studio tonight doing a great job as always. Worked with Ephraim several times in football and basketball, and he does a fantastic job for us. Third down and 13. Here we go with the Bears. And now there's still some confusion. I guess we're set to go. Cook back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked by big number 99, I believe that is. Yep, 99.
Yeah,
that is Javante Parker, and it's going to be fourth and extremely long now after the 3 straight plays of losses. And that last sack was back down at the 10-yard line. That's 4th down and 20 to go for a first down. Brady Lewis standing in his own end zone again. So McMinn's going to get great field position here again. Back deep is number 15, Drew Bottoms and Maddox Frazier for the Cherokees. Lewis punt is away, a long line drive. Let's get it hit and bounce. It does hit and bounces really good over the receiver's head and out of bounds at the 49. They'll place it out to Bradley Central 49. The Cherokees will take over again. 1st and 10 with 7:54 in the game. Clinging to an ever so small 3-point lead, 17-14. Again, a reminder, next Friday at Walker Valley, 5:30 live from the field, 7 o'clock kickoff. Home of the Mustangs, who beat Cleveland last night 28-3. Oak Ridge also won a region game last night, not a region game, but our region. One of our region teams beat Knox Halls last night. It was a 700th win for the Wildcats in their storied history. Good for number 12 statewide among all schools. First attempt for the Cherokees. Handoff. That's going to be Dyer. It's going to be the quarterback keeper, Lawson. Dyer would have had a long gainer, but Lawson kept it that time. He'll have a gain about 3 yards down to the 46. Where it'll be second down to 70, go back to a 3-yard gain for the quarterback, Lawson.
Let's go, D-line. Let's go. Let's get some pressure right here.
Really nice opening night crowd. Great weather. Now, it's a little warm, but a great weather to bring the fans out. Now they're going to change the signal from the sideline for the Cherokees. New play coming in. And they're set. They'll have a double stack on the right side, twins left. Lawson back, looking. He's going to go throw it long out in the flat. It's going to be complete. Yeah, he caught it. At the Bear 35, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cherokees after a 11-yard gainer down to the 35-yard line. Bradley defense being tested here in the game. 7:01 to go. He stepped out of bounds. That will stop the clock, and they'll move the chains. Kepler on the catch for the Cherokees. Trips to the right side this time. And handoff to Dyer in the middle. He'll have 2 or 3, and there's a flag on the play. Maybe this will come back on a hold. He gained about 3 or 4 on 1st down. I believe they already pointed holding. Yep, holding on the Cherokees. That's a great help for the Bears there.
Yep. That was a good job by Perez. I believe it's number 26, ain't it there, Gary? Coming off the
Anthony
edge
Perez,
there.
yep, number 26.
Good job. A lot of times quarterbacks will keep that, so we got to be careful.
6'1" senior, 185-pounder, so back him up. 10-yard mark off. Back to the 45, so that'll push him back 10 yards. 1st and 20. Come on, defense. Let's get a turnover here. Get a takeaway.
I bet 13's going to make a play right here.
Because you know they're going to throw it. Clock's running at 6:51 in the game. Lawson back, pass in the flat's going to be complete to number 15. That's going to be Drew Bottoms. He'll have some of that penalty mark off back. It's going to be still 2nd down and long. 2nd down, about 14 to go. Ball to 39. They've got to get to the Bear 25. They work in the sidelines. He stepped out of bounds right as he caught the ball. The cornerback had taken off with another guy, it looked like, so he was nobody there to defend against that pass. Same set, twins either side. Back, Lawson again under pressure. He's scrambling for his life. He's rolling out, throwing it, going to throw it. It's going to be complete. And he'll take it to here's a touchdown for the Cherokees. Nathan Kessler. Great play by the quarterback, Lawson, and the Bear defender tried for the INT. That was Tay Lindsay, looked like. Didn't get it. He fell to the ground, and he was left untouched into the end zone. So at 6:35 to go into the game, the Cherokees will take a 20-17 lead, and there's a flag thrown on McMinn County. I think it was, again, the encroachment thing. They'll mark it off after the I don't know if they mark it off before the PAT or if they'll mark it off after the kickoff.
Maybe this.
They had a warning, so the next time it's a penalty.
Yeah.
And I think it's 15. Should be a penalty here. They're talking it over. Yeah, their coaches and folks are out on the field celebrating after the touchdown. You can't do that. Let's see if they're going to call it or wave it off. Or see if they're going to mark it off from where. And I take it on the kickoff. Here comes the signal from the official. Encroachment on McMinn County. That's the second one. So this one is a penalty on the kickoff. So touchdown is good. They'll take it on the kickoff. So Bradley should get good field position.
Yeah, we gotta respond right here. Can't panic. It's important to stay level-headed right here.
In the meantime, it's 6:35 to go in the game. McMinn up 20-17 now as we bounce back and forth in the second half. And they'll try, Kroskauskas will try to kick the extra point. That's Mike Kroskauskas. And that kick is up, and this one is good. Timeout on the field. We'll take a quick 30-second break. 21-17. Cherokees on top before. We'll return in 30.
More savings.
Back here at Bradley Central, we're going to have the McMinn kickoff. They've just taken the lead 21-17. Bears last offensive possession, lost, punt. Was not pretty.
I bet you they kick it to Reggie. They've done it every time. Don't know why you would do it, but
let's see. Is he back over here on this side?
I think he's over there, Gary.
Yeah, he's on the other side now. Reggie, McCoosh, and then looks like, is that number 4?
Number 4.
Peyton Parker Price.
Triple P.
Triple P, and here's the mark off. They're going to have to kick it off instead of the 40.
93-yarder last year.
From the 25.
Joe said McCooch is capable, had a 93-yarder last year.
Yes, he did. He sure did. So we should get decent field position here.
Love to see Triple P get some action right here.
Yep.
Great kid.
He's been injured, but he's back now, and he's one of the fastest guys on the team, without question. Another one of the Lake Forest boys. So we've got number 48 kicking off now. That's, well, Kroskauskas. He approaches the ball. Here is his kick, and it is a pooch kick. Bears take at the 45, back to midfield, and stopped at the 47. An excellent field position for the Bears on the return for the Bears by number 6. Yep. That is Jaden Gray.
I don't understand that. Why do you do that? I mean, you're already backed up. You're just going to pooch kick to the 50. You got to kick it deep. Got to make something happen. Don't agree with that call for McMinn, but that's okay. We'll take it.
Yes. Absolutely. We're at the McMinn 48. We got 6:27 in the game. McMinn up 21-17 over the Bears here. McMinn will host Cleveland next week. Bradley will go to Walker Valley. We'll have coverage for those on our sister stations. Mix 104.1, Oldies 99.1 for Walker Valley, and Bradley will be also here on ESPN Cleveland. First 10 Bears. Cook, passing the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Receiver didn't turn around. That was a busted play. Neither one of our receivers even turned around to look at the pass.
I got to run the ball.
That stops the clock. Yeah, we got to run the ball. We should be coaching, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Don't tell Damon I said that.
No.
Clock at 6:24. Long huddle for the Bears. Doesn't matter. Clock's not running. They're just taking their time to get the play in. Brett Stanford looks like he's signaling the play for the Bears. And they'll spread them out. Twins either side again. Phelps in the backfield. The snap. Cook, little pass to flat's going to be complete. And there's a flag. Got a face mask guard. He's gone 25, 30, 20. And a flag and face mask back here, I believe.
Let's pray it's a face mask on them.
McMinn is saying it's on the Bears, but I think I seen his face twist around, I thought. Oh, it's on the Bears. It's on the Bears.
Penalties. It's massive. Our wide receiver down here wasn't even set. He wasn't even ready. Still putting his mouthpiece in. We can't do that.
46. Let's get the official. He's going to come across and give us an official count. He's the one. It is a personal foul. Crackback block? Is that what that is?
Yeah, something like that.
Mark it off from the McMinn 46 back to Bradley territory. We had 15 penalties last year in this same game and 3 turnovers. Ball all the way back to the Bear 44, and they trailing at 21-17 at 6:15 in the game. Second down and 20 coming up.
Big rivalry games like this, Gary, it's all about small ball. Who can limit the penalties, like you said, and make the special teams plays.
So from the Bear 39, they moved it back some more. It is second down and about 22 or 23 to go.
Goodness gracious.
Bears continue out of the shotgun. Cook hands to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. Nothing there. 1 yard to the 40.
I've noticed I haven't seen Carroll out there at all. Wonder if he's...
Oh, I don't know.
I think we've got some guys cramping up a little bit.
We'll look for him. Going to be third down. It gained up to the 40. Got to get to the 38, so it's 22. Third and 22 for the Bears at their 40 with 5:33 in the clock running here. It's becoming a factor.
Yep.
Need a big, big play here, and I'm sure we're going to go long.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody's covered down. Dadgummit.
And McMinn saw it and called time.
Yep.
Tay Lindsay wide open. Nobody on him. McMinn saw it and called time. And we'll take one for Milligan Vane here.
Yeah, they
at 5:24 to go in the game. 21-17 McMinn on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
You've been hurt. Maybe.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Third down and 22, intended pass across the middle for Spencer McCouche is incomplete, and the Bears will punt it away at 5:15 in the game. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining, and the Cherokees up 21-17.
Need a big kick here. Got to flip the field.
Yes. 4th and 20 to go for the Bears at their 40. Back deep is number 9, Marshall Goodner, and number 15, Drew Bottoms.
Is this the first time they've had 2 back here, Gary?
No, they've had them once before, I believe.
Great snap.
And Lewis taking his time. A low line drive could hit and roll. It does, but it kicks out of bounds.
False start on us.
And flag on the Bears. That's what, 15 penalties, Joe, or something? Man. 5-yard mark off. Well, let's just kick it better and longer.
That'll work.
Move it back to the 35.
Goodness gracious. Penalties are huge. 15, that's too many.
Yep. Been that way all night since early in the first period. 5:12 on the clock. It is stopped for the mark-off. Lewis back to punt again. See what he gets into this one. Good snap. This is much higher. It's going to hit out of bounds, though. They're going to bring it up. See where they mark it out. Goodness.
McMinn, old Bo's over there just shooing them on, ain't he? Hey, scoot up a little bit. Keep going, keep going.
At the 38, looks like 38-yard. The first 10, McMinn at the 38, they have it with a 21-17 lead at 5:02 remaining in the game. The Bears with 2 timeouts and McMinn with 2 timeouts. So this is where the defense, once again, is going to have to rise to the occasion because the offense is not getting it done here in the second half.
That's right. They've had some success running straight up the middle on us. We got some big men up front. We have the dogs to stop it. We just got to do it.
Bradley will have a 4-man front. And McMinn's going to probably run the ball. Where's Peanuts in the backfield? They're going to run the ball, obviously, I would think, to kill some time, eat up the clock. And they will hand it to Peanut, and he will hit the middle.
Great tackle.
He'll gain a couple of yards before he's brought down by number 20. That is Andrew Carroll, and he's down. And Peanut's down. He's hobbling off the field, probably a cramp in his right leg. And here comes Andrew Carroll hopping off the same way on one foot to the Bear sideline.
Oh, my goodness. Hopefully it's a cramp.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's going to be.
Oh, man.
He's going to go to the bench. And he is not a happy camper.
Let's see, who's stepping in there after Carroll?
Trainers will quickly evaluate him. 2nd down and 9 to go for the Cherokees at their 39. Clock at 4:20 and running. McMinn leading at 21-17. Taking their time. Taking lots of time. Twins either side.
Oh, the quarterback kept it.
Lawson on the carry, and he will have 2 or 3 yards and brought in Matei Lindsay again. It'll be 3rd down, about 6 or so to go. Ball at the McMinn 42 with 3:54. And the clock is stopped. Did he go out of bounds?
I don't think so.
Now the clock's running.
Big 3rd down here. Gary, go down there and get that crowd up a little bit. We got to get them going right here.
I tell you what. Big play. This may be for the game right here. 3rd and 6 for the Cherokees. Now they're going to change plays at the line of scrimmage. Signaling in by their OC, I guess, over there. Bradley's coming up close. Going to be tight coverage. Twins either side for the Cherokees. Here we go on 3rd and 6. Bradley showing blitz.
Oh, no.
And he's back to pass. Lawson pass across the middle. Right. Incomplete. Intended for number 13.
Stops the clock.
Kessler, and pressure. Put the quarterback on his tailbone back there.
Ain't no flag, is there?
Nope. 4th down. Lawson talking over the official, saying, "Did you not see that freight train?" He'll stay back there and punt, though. Back deep will be Reggie Hubbard again for the Bears, who has a 98-yard record-tying kickoff return. And Lawson went down hard.
Yeah, he looked like he was limping there a little bit. Stops the clock, get the ball back. We got plenty of time to make something happen.
Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. Yeah, 3rd and 16. Here comes, they were a man short on the punt turn team. I'm seeing a guy in there, number 63 comes in there, Hayden Lehman, a little bit late getting out there. So here we go on 4th down and 6, punt formation. Let's see if they punt it. They do snap it. The punt is away. It's a low line drive. It's going to hit and
get
bounce.
Away from it. Get away from it.
And Reggie will pick it up to 26, try to go up to the 30. He's 35. He's to the 40. He's to the 45, and he is fighting to the midfield. There's a flag. They may have. There's going to be something on somebody.
Face mask, I believe.
A host of guys on him. Good return again by Reggie. Boy, he is a dangerous runner. You're saying get away, but he takes it and gains 25 yards.
That's right. What do I know? I know I couldn't move like that, so that's probably why I was saying that.
You got him down at the 49. Let's see what the call is. Face mask on the Cherokees. 3 minutes exactly to go in the game. We'll mark it off 15 yards down to the, 40 or 33.
Looks like they have a new center in there. I know, looks like it's Zachary Denton. I know he was in there last series too.
Yep. Down to the 34-yard line where it'd be a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at that point. I've not said 3rd down much tonight. Oh, that's a 5-yarder? Oh, I didn't think we had the 5-yarder in high school anymore. Anyway, our ball at the 44-yard line. We do have 2 timeouts remaining. We got to make something happen, though, folks, on offense here. That line's got to come alive and protect us.
That's right. That's still Velez at center, by the way. I apologize. Denton's there at left guard.
1st down and 10. Bears set. Man in motion, McCoosh. They'll hand it to McCoosh. He'll go to the left side. He'll cut up. He's 40. He's 35. Oh, he hurdles. And boy, fumbles it right into the hands of a Bear. What luck, what luck. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears. Who caught that? He got hit and ball popped straight up into the hands of a Bear. At the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 Bears at 2:43. Field goal does us no good. We got to have a touchdown.
Got to score.
No penalties. We can't handle the penalties.
Well, McCooch looks like he's limping a little bit.
Yeah, he's
worked
hard tonight.
That's right.
McCooch in motion again. They'll pitch to him a reverse. Going the other way. It's going to be, he'll slide down. Oh, my. Is that Hubbard on the reverse, slid down to 34 for a loss of 1. It's going to be second down, 11 to go at 2:10 to go in the fourth period.
It's sitting in a traditional turf field with no rubber. It's got those little wood chips that are inside of it. Looks like we might be lacking a few.
Bradley trying to get some attention of the team on the field for about something. Second down, 11 to go. And everybody moves. It's penalty on. That's on us, I guess. Yeah, it's on the Bears. Procedure. Yep. 5-yard mark off. Second down and 16 coming up. Bears were trying to get the attention of the players over the play call, I guess. And Brett Stanford is down there. He is very upset with somebody on the Bear team. They were out of position. Tay Lindsay out far left at a minute 47 to go. Second down 16 for the Bears at McMinn 39.
We got to call a timeout here.
Brett is trying to get a play in to Cook. He's unsure what the call is, and there's a timeout call for the Bears. Bears call time.
Okay.
They're going to say procedure. Procedure. They didn't call time. They called procedure on the Bears. That play was a failure from the get-go. I don't think we want to talk to Coach Floyd tonight, win or lose.
No, he's going to be pretty frustrated with all these penalties.
We will cut away as quick as we can and get you to the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz scoreboard. Jim Gum, Andy Williams standing by. Andy Jenkins. I don't think it's Andy Williams. Here's a pass complete for the Bears. Brady Lewis to the 30, to the 25, out of bounds at the 24-yard line. First and 10. Nope, he's just short. He's just short. Third and very short for a first. Clock's at minute 16. Got to get the first here, guys. Let's get Phelps the ball and let him get the first if we can. Shifting him to the left side of Cook. Cook back to pass. He's going over.
He's got him.
He's got incomplete. And it'll be fourth and short for the Bears. Intended for Reggie Hubbard.
The clock's running. That's an incomplete. That was a great play design there.
And even the official keeping the clock on the scoreboard is really messing things up. We're going to put some time back on here. They have. This is a clown fest here tonight. Clock is stopped at 53.3. They're going to try to get information to the press box and how much time to put back. Probably about 8 or 9 seconds.
Well, it's fourth down.
1 minute. Here comes another official from all the way across. This has not been a good night for the officiating crew at all. Yeah, they're keeping the time on the field with a little plunger connection, not here in the press box. And they got 1:05 now on the clock, so they put 12 seconds back on. And they're still talking about this for some reason. The guy who controls the clock on the field and the official from the far side, all the way from the far side came across. He's talking to the man in the white hat. Just the officials, no coaches involved. Now Damon steps up there to say something. Yeah, we're going to skip the coaches interview tonight. So we got 1:05.
Big fourth down.
4th and 1. I put a heavy package in there, but we're going to go in the shotgun. Phelps in that backfield. And McMinn, if they hold us here, the game's over.
What
Time's going to be called. Timeout. McMinn County calls time. They will call time. So we'll take a 30-second break for Milligan Vane. A 30-second timeout with 1:05 in the game. Bears 4th down and 1 at McMinn County's 24-yard line. Be back in just 30 seconds.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. all cooked fresh right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Here at Bear Stadium. Had a timeout called by McMinn. They have the lead at 21-17. The Bears have the ball 4th and 1 at McMinn 24. The Bears have 2 timeouts remaining. McMinn called that one. They have 1 left. Bears trail before 21-17 on a tremendously huge 4th down out of the shotgun. Phelps in the backfield with Cook. And here we go.
Hard count.
Trying to get McMinn to jump. Change the snap count on them. They look to the sidelines. The Bears will now snap it. The snap, pass to Hubbard. He's got it. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Goodness. He's down to the 10 or so. He hurdled one guy. It'd be a 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Let me ask you this. Can we hurdle in high school?
If they're down.
If they're down.
If they're standing, you can't hurdle.
Okay.
Joe can tell you that he had a great picture in the Cleveland
I remember
game.
that. Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
It's a penalty. It was Houston, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, Rue. Shout out to Rue if you're listening.
Yeah. 1st 10 Bears at the 13-yard line, clock at 56.3. He got out of bounds, so stop it. Conserving our timeouts, we'll have Tay Lindsay, Spencer McCoos to the left side. Phelps stays in the backfield. Reggie Hubbard and Brady Lewis. And they're going deep over the top to Brady.
That's a
should be pass interference. Why don't we get the same calls?
Yeah, that's rough. That's tough right there, man.
Incomplete. 2nd down and 13 with 51.9 to go. Pretty good first game for you there, RC.
Yeah, this is, I've already got high blood pressure. This is probably not helping any.
Officials will call time. We got a McMinn County player down back there. And we'll be glad to take one with them. Another cramp down there. It's been one of those hot, muggy nights. And we will talk about some of our other great sponsors here. We got a lot of good sponsors this year.
That's awesome.
And I'm trying to find our latest one. Papa John's is currently hiring assistant managers and delivery drivers for locations throughout the greater Chattanooga area. To apply, text BETTER, B-E-T-T-E-R, to 31063. That's Papa John's. If you're looking for a job, you can drive a car to deliver pizzas, or if you're an assistant manager material, send that message to the word BETTER, text it to 31063 for possibly an opportunity to become a member of their family. Good pizza there, too. And by the way, they provide pizzas for our board ops back at the studio. And I know those guys have probably eaten it all, and there's none for us when we get there tonight.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
They could at least save us a couple pepperonis.
Well, we'd like to thank the band tonight. They did send food up to the concession stand for us. We appreciate that very much. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. The ball on the McMinn 13-yard line. The clock at 51.9. The Bears with 2 timeouts left. Cook back, looking into the end zone across the middle.
That's a flag.
And
man, we got to throw that, ref.
Incomplete.
Come on, man.
Again, lots of contact and no flag. 10 for Hubbard. I don't know what game they're watching. 3rd down and 10 to go. McMinn trying to get some guys off the field and some more guys in. And we got time call. Cherokees call their final timeout. And this time we'll take one with them. 47.5 to go. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We'll return 21-17. The Cherokees lead with 47.5. We come back. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears at the Cherokees.
more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh.
Back here at Jimmy Lovell Field in Bear Stadium, as we wrap things up quickly tonight, we've got to get away to the Hardy's Friday Night Blitz scoreboard for you. A long game here tonight. The Bears drop a 21-17 season opening win in a non-region game with McMinn County, and they'll be at Walker Valley next week, another non-region game. And Coach Damon talks about turnovers and penalties will equalize the game, and we've seen exactly that tonight with the numerous penalties that were called, some that weren't called, that should have been called.
Yep.
And the one turnover at the end of the game, late in the game there. So.
Yeah, that was tough. You know, I'm not sure what we were looking at there, but you know, it's tough, but we've got many more, and we got a big rival next week, and we're going to get after it with old Walker Valley. What a great way to rebound than beating your crosstown rival. So, you know, McMinn's always, you know, they want it, you know, and they did the things to win, and we didn't. So kudos to McMinn, but we got to clean this stuff up and get after it next week.
Well, I've enjoyed the first game together.
Absolutely.
It's been a fun game, exciting game to open the season with, and for your first game on the radio with us here, RC Tallant, we appreciate that. We're going to, and great job of Ephraim Kyle tonight back at the studio.
Absolutely.
He always does a great job for us. We're going to wrap things up quickly and send you to the scoreboard here, brought to you by Hardy's on the Friday Night Blitz. That'll be on Mix 104.1. Again, the final, McMinn County 21, Bradley Central 17. And until next time, God bless and go Bears.
Go Bears.